Hello everyone and welcome to the Gamescom restreams, and it's gonna be a bit of a relaxing time hopefully today. Sorry for the late start. I usually am earlier, but you know, shit happened. Things came in between. Hey Jun! Surely Rage will announce another fighting game today. Oh my god! Look, if they actually announce another fighting game, I'd just howl. It would just be like, oh my fucking god, they didn't. But you know what? The pre-show is open. Let's go there. And oh, Onimusha. Right, that is coming out still. I probably won't have like money for a lot of games that come out. Like I do want to get Ace Combat 8, but that's it, I guess. Like Onimusha, I'd play if I had the money for it, but no. Same with Control Resonant. Like I've been through Alan Wake and shit on this channel, so I would if I had the money, but yeah. Hey Chandra, yeah, we are watching Gamescom as every year. We're restreaming it and talking about what is going to be announced and making fun of Keely when everything gets very cringy again. And, you know, looking at the fact that I don't have money for a few games this year. Oh, if the demo would work, Capcom. No, seriously, like, I wanted to actually stream the demo. Maybe I try it now, but it just broke on me. Like, I generally couldn't play it. It just was a black screen, and then I was like, you know, I guess I will just not play the Onimusha demo.
Got to check out a brand new trailer for the beautiful Mariachi Legends, and then immediately after that, I got to have an interview with the game's creative director. So first, let's see this.
Oh, another Castlevania-like. Is it just me, or shouldn't, you know, Castlevania-like games not have combo meters? It feels like, I'm sorry, the whole point was about getting through everything, you know, in a sensible way, and now it's like, oh no, you have to combo like Devil May Cry. I'm like, I'm sorry, but you all are not Devil May Cry.
Composer of Mariachi Legends, Miguel Hasson.
It's really nice to be here. Thank you for having me.
What is Mariachi Legends, and where did this concept come from?
Mariachi Legends is
We have one guest here.
And it started with the realization that Alucard suit is like 90% of a mariachi suit already. So we started thinking about that.
Oh my god, hello! Welcome to restreaming the whole Gamescom time, and you know, Keely hasn't been here yet, so it's still 3 minutes until the pre-show is over. So I'm still wondering, like, what kind of cringe-inducing thing will we see this time?
Is this on YouTube?
It's on YouTube and it's on Twitch. Do you want any link?
Yes.
Let me get it, grab it really quickly.
So how does this actually play?
But yeah, it's very funny because, like, remember just last year we had the what's it called? Remember last year the whole bring back FPS gaming?
Make FPS great again?
Oh yeah, make FPS great again, and then that bombed.
Can people finally play this game?
And
then
then
was
we got what was it? Highguard.
April 27th.
oh no, that was a year before that.
It's my pleasure.
Oh no, wait, that was before that. Right, but honestly, Highlight isn't nearly as funny as what they pulled, because okay, so basically, last Gamescom, Giga Chut, like asshole, CEO goes onto stage with like a MAGA make FPS great again hat
Yeah.
to promote Splitgate 2 having a Battle Royale mode with an Imagine Dragons trailer. Splitgate 2 bombed so badly, like the first game, by the way, because they keep shoving bots everywhere, that they were like, oh, we are unreleasing, like we're going back into beta with the game, the thing they also pulled with Splitgate twice, then renaming Splitgate 2 to Splitgate, to refocus on, arena gameplay, and then canning the game just to a few days later, a few months later, reuse the same fucking assets to make knockoff Titanfall. It's like, oh my god, these people are so desperate and have no ideas. It is bad, by the way. It's not Titanfall, obviously. Like,
they haven't shown a single second of Aerith gameplay yet. I think they're probably saving it for tonight. Number 2.
Okay, we're seeing Aerith gameplay from the new Final Fantasy game today. I guess that's an announcement then. But yeah, the Splitgate devs are just clowns. Again, keep in mind, they already went back to beta twice and then pretended that the game never came out of beta. If the first game, it's just... Oh...
No more anticipating from this point forward. We'll be live in Cologne, Germany. Thanks for watching and enjoy the show.
And there it starts, so we will put everything a bit louder. Oh, 18 plus disclaimer. Oh no. Honestly, I would definitely like to go to Gamescom again one time, but it's way too expensive nowadays.
Awards, Jeff Keighley!
Then again, good thing they're not in Leipzig anymore. That would have been horrible. If everyone who doesn't know, Gamescom actually started in Leipzig as Games Convention. But because,
Guten Abend! Welcome to Gamescom!
I wasn't that bad even.
Are you guys ready for 2 hours of video game news and
Look, sorry. Someone speaks German and that's actually pretty serviceable, Keely, yeah?
Opening night live in Cologne, Germany at Köln-Messe. And the crowd this year, you guys are honestly the loudest I've ever heard you. The energy and hype is on another level.
Last time you muted the crowd because of some AI
happening
in the studio.
It feels great to be back. Surrounded by over 5,000 fans at the biggest
no one
consumer video game
it sounds like no one cheering because
this week, more than 350,000 people are expected here at Gamescom, and tens of millions of more.
I love this. You know what? E3 was better, but I'll take what we have nowadays.
We love you too.
Like generally, E3 was Sony for some godforsaken reason presents at 3 in the morning here. And I made fresh pizza.
From the
It's
very
good.
beginning, you guys welcomed us. And year after year, this community has made us feel home here in Germany. This is, believe it or not, our 8th ONL. And we're so excited to bring you an amazing 2 hours of video games.
We're the only ones standing after E3, really, besides Tokyo Game Show.
Now,
Yeah.
last year's ONL will always
Generally,
hold a very
Tokyo
special
Game
place in
Show
my heart
only got
because it was
slightly
actually
bigger
the final
after
show
E3 died. It is so
I got
funny. It's
to
literally like
Immediately after the
E3
show, I
dead.
actually had to cancel all my
Japanese devs are like, maybe you should just announce some stuff at our local show. I don't know.
Sadly, as you may know, he passed away just a few days after Gamescom last year. But from his hospital bed, he did watch last year's show, and he saw all of you, and he knew how much this stage and this community meant to me. So standing here with you tonight means more than I can really express. I know he would be proud that we are back together, once again celebrating the creativity, passion, and people who make games the biggest.
And all the
form
gacha
of
game
entertainment
sponsors.
in the
Oh my
world.
god, there are going to be
Thank
so
you
many
for this
gacha
moment.
game sponsors.
Tonight, I carry my dad's memory with me onto this stage. I am so grateful for all of you for welcoming me back, and Shocks as well, who will be out here in just a minute. It is no secret that video games and the video game industry is changing and evolving. On one level, that's exciting, but on another, it's kind of scary. It feels like there isn't a week we don't see headlines about layoffs or studio closures. And on top of that, the larger electronic storage and memory crisis means that acquiring game hardware is more expensive than it's ever been. But in spite of all that, developers around the world are pushing forward to build new games. Big teams, small indie teams, and teams all around the world. Tonight, you're going to see projects on stage from teams in places like France, Sweden, the UK, Italy, Canada, China, Japan, Korea, and more. So what can you expect on these screens behind me? Well, how about brand new information on Final Fantasy VII Revelation?
It's funny that he opened with like developers from France and Sweden. I mean, two of the biggest game developing countries in the world.
4A games in the
Yes,
Ukraine.
Keely, yes.
Rayman Legends Retold, the Xbox console exclusive Gears of War E-Day.
Oh my god, they paid him to
Tides
say
of
that.
Annihilation, the first ever in-game footage of Warlock Dungeons and Dragons from Wizards of the Coast. And yes, later
So
in the
sorry,
show,
everyone,
we'll
but
have
like,
the world
if you
premiere
say,
first
if you
details
actually have to
and in-game
precisely say the
footage of a
Xbox
brand new
console
expansion,
exclusive Gears of War
2015
E-Day,
Game of the Year
it's just
winner,
like,
The
oh yeah,
Witcher
Microsoft paid him
3.
extra
It's
to
called
specifically
Songs of the
say
Past.
that because they're desperate.
And we also have a
Hey,
little fun in
Valkyrie,
store
how
for
you
you
doing?
as well, including the first ever musical performance of the music from Eugenics, the hit indie game about breeding cats earlier this
It's
year.
Eugenics.
So we got a
Stop
lot of
playing
fun
close
ahead.
to
But
music
let's start
from
things off
Eugenics.
with a new game announcement
I
no one
want to
is
hear
expecting tonight. From one of the world's most successful
no.
developers,
Surviving is
something
not good.
completely different than its past titles.
Oh, so E-Day
enjoy.
won't be playable then. Sadly, only on Xbox, but do you want to give Xbox money?
Whence came the first entanglement? None living may now tell.
I mean, yes, you're still alive, but like,
In its
living is better than surviving.
flood waters spread, weaving calamity.
Oh, another
Upon
Dark
the
Souls
silken
like.
paths
Well,
malice
Elden
took
Ring like now.
10 suns rose on high. And so, as spoken of old, the weavers came forth, yet spoke not the cause of their coming.
Instant loss of interest. Instant loss of interest.
And all must
Oh, you're a bit behind apparently, but that
Yeah, like
fucking
a second or two.
publisher-
Yeah.
rise of old remain.
Like, okay, I don't know. Is this going to be good? Publisher drop. Nope.
The walls held against the chaos, yet entrapped she won.
Blot out the Pyro Hill once more, and you'd still not quench a millennium of hatred.
How can a few dying embers ignite the flames of rebellion?
We are not of this land. Here it is not oaths, but lies that keep things whole.
Well, this all looks very derivative, and I can spot some inspirations extremely directly.
Yeah, but also like, it's gonna be a gacha game.
Did
It's gonna be rancid again.
the divine
It's a Hojoverse gacha. It's gonna be shit. You know what the more interesting part about this is going to be, by the way?
sunder?
The fact that it's not like they don't use the same fuck-ass art style that they use in every other game.
Oh yeah, true. But like, you know what's very interesting about this? They definitely want to be Elden Ring the gacha game, okay? Like, very obviously, this is another attempt at, I mean,
Yeah.
like, look, let's just be real here. Genshin Impact happened because they saw Breath of the Wild and wanted to make something out of that. The thing is, though, one of their main strategies is just like shitting things out. This one, I don't think will survive for long. Do you know why?
Action game which players take on the role of a
this takes more money.
Yeah,
because like if you look at most gacha games, okay, the art style is for one reason cartoony because you can make shit faster, simpler.
Looks very, very cool.
If you now make Elden Ring,
all right, we have a lot more to come.
yeah, it will take more money and more time.
In the esports world, known for her work on League of Legends.
But you see it even with like with
at the Game Awards. Tonight, though,
even with Enfield, like it's doing well, but the pace of new content is much slower than in other games because it's the production value is higher and it's still stylized and it's not like it's
I mean, compared to Arknights, it's just you have a picture drawn and then a chibi animated thing. That is so fast to do. The rest is writing, which is still work. Don't get me wrong, but it is less work.
I cannot wait to see everyone's reactions to
I
what we have in
still respect Enfield for trying to be, still a factory game and all of that. But
a brand new title in a very well-known franchise developed by
remember how long it took for Elden Ring to get expansions? And that was reusing things. Wait, Rainbow Six Tactics? Okay, we're doing... What?
I guess we're entering the era of the XCOM like.
Yes, we're getting XCOM. You know, it's weird.
This kind of makes sense. This kind of makes sense.
Look,
show carries the rainbow's back.
I'm even more surprised that it took this long for them to just be like, hey, we have a lot of operators from Siege.
Yeah.
Let's just make XCOM. What? This looks good.
Behind us,
it will be on Ubisoft Connect, so I will hate it.
Planning something bigger. Send me everything you dig up on the agency bombings. There's no time to waste.
We've contacted Rainbow's former operators. You just have to choose which ones.
Yeah, Ash and Dog, that's the Archives crossover.
You know what? They should have a crossover DLC with Arknights. It would be great.
It's kind of it's a little disappointing and sad that they didn't have it because they had Arknights had 2, so there are 8 Rainbow Six operators in Arknights, and there's like basically like nothing in reverse.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny too because they did a really good job like taking the kits of the Rainbow Six operators and putting them in Arknights. But then like before it came out on global, there were like a rework in Rainbow Six Siege. So Ash by the time she came to global has a kit that she no longer had in Siege because of the kit that she had when she came out on China. So she has an outdated kit.
Each equipped with specialized gadgets, abilities, and progression.
It is a very good kit. Like it's really cool. Same with the
Rainbow Six
Monster Hunter collab. The way they took the game mechanics from another game and made them work in Arknights.
20 years ago,
it's
Gears of War helped define
really well done.
A generation of Xbox. Tonight we are returning to Emergence Day, the day that changed everything. Here at Opening Night Live, we have the world premiere of the campaign trailer for Gears of War E-Day, including the first look at the
where we rewrote how the under-the-barrel chainsaw was made. And it was actually made by Special Plans main character, Marcus Phoenix. No, seriously, that they announced that already. It's
What the fuck are you? Scorch the city. Seize the surface. Bleed the ground walkers.
Good to see a few more Gears made it through the night.
You 4 belong to me now. Designation, Bravo Squad. No one knows what these things are or where they're coming from.
This is more than an invasion. It's a fucking war. The reports are still coming in, but whatever this is, it's happening all over the city.
Actual monsters are coming out of the ground and ripping my people apart.
And those are my gears out there holding the line.
How do we hold a line against an enemy that can tunnel underneath?
Oh, shit! We're gears. We fight.
We still have our people. If we can save them, we save Cologne.
Loss prepares us for what's ahead.
People we love die. We're the ones.
Can I say that this feels fucking lame?
Give him hell, Phoenix. That's the plan.
Yeah. Look, the thing about the first Gears games and why they worked, okay, is they were basically an hoorah, we're like the baddest motherfuckers of all time games. And then you played it and you were like, fuck, everything went to shit. Just opening with everyone is depressed already, it's just like, no, everyone became depressed. Like, the energy was... Remember when the first Gears of War trailer had Mad World?
Yeah, I was thinking of that too. Like this just seems generic writing.
It is so utterly generic, like...
Gears of War, October 6th this year. All right, next it's time for Anata, an epic free-to-play open-world RPG game from NetEase coming to PlayStation 5, PC, and mobile platforms.
Is this going to be gacha with Gen AI again? Because it just keeps being that.
Build your profile and social following as a member of the ACD team. Tonight, we've got your first look at the city of Shangzhou and the types of combat vehicles and mini-games you can expect. And yes, news on the release date.
Long discussion / mutual back and forth rant with a friend recently about the like how so many gacha games.
Still have a mortgage. Haven't tracked down my old man yet. Still got to buy a ticket home. I still
Oh goodness, it's Swedenism.
Oh yeah, no, please.
Let's go! We're about to make our mark at the ACD. ACD?
Did they really just go belly up?
I say you go viral first, then worry about rebuilding the ACD. Get big enough, and the old workers are sure to come back.
What's next?
Speed Master!
What, Master?
Master, you're so awesome.
Speed Master?
Speed Master.
Who the hell came up with that name?
Yeet Master. You're nothing more than a bad seed who slipped out of a nowhere town.
Enjoy the party, my friend.
This is not yours to take, outsider.
Yeah, this looks generic.
Yeah, that was definitely written by AI to a degree. I don't like to say that, but someone didn't give a fuck.
This is very much like this is like directly ripping off Hoyo.
I mean, no, this other thing, this NTE game that is also full of Gen AI.
That one, yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, this like
Where do you think?
like I said, this whole thing with that these gacha games these days. What they so often do is like this. It's always the second region. It's like very much this sort of like traditional Chinese wuxia or like
yeah, no.
It's so.
Well, you
it's yeah.
I like Wuling, okay? Because Wuling is not just China. But
Wuling is probably the best the best way they've done that. Like the best iteration.
What I like about Wuling is definitely someone. Okay, look, someone played Control in my opinion, and then was just like, this should be more Chinese, and this is great, you know?
Yeah. Like Wuling is actually its own thing. But like so much,
yeah.
This is so often. It's just it's so ubiquitous. Is the thing. Like, you can do a ubiquitous thing well, but it's still ubiquitous.
I'm just like.
This is the most expensive view. Wait,
it's just a tower from Shanghai.
Why is everyone running off?
Yeah.
Am I really that annoying?
Yeah, this does not look interesting.
Yeah, it's not gonna be good. No.
Yeah, this looks generic as hell.
Oh yeah.
Awesome, there you have it. Ananta comes out on January 15th, 2027. Now, we have so much more Gamescom Opening Night Live coming your way, including a new look at Final Fantasy VII Revelation. But yeah, I know you're waiting for it.
That's
but
probably
for
the
now,
one good
here
game
is
on the
a
show.
new look at Silent Hill Townfall. Yeah.
Oh,
coming
wait,
in just a
the
month's
second
time
good
from
game at the
Konami,
show.
Annapurna, and
I don't have money
in the
for
UK.
it.
Let's go.
I'm so surprised that they actually put out 2 new Silent Hill games recently, and they both seem to be good.
I need you to come back to the town and put some things to rest.
What I just saw in that footage, you said we could put things right. That this town would listen to me.
But it's the right thing to do here, not just for them, but for the whole town.
Then you know what you have to do. But be careful. They're all...
Square Enix still thinks Final 70 release all the cross promotions can get next year. I mean, look, we'll see how that goes. I mean, it's 7 Revelations. It looks good. You know what I would love to see as a crossover game, though, at some point with Silent Hill? If they sat together with Remedy and made an FBC crossover game. Just like 2 agents stranded in Silent Hill and be like, ah, shit.
Nah.
That would be funny, you know?
Here we go again.
Yeah, like, it would be very funny to have people stranded in Silent Hill for who it would be, like, business as usual. And then just one person's like, oh no, this is a nightmare. Like, yeah, it's your nightmare, we know. What are your traumas? I do look forward what Capcom will make out of Tifa and Street Fighter 6. I think she will punch people. I doubt they give her a gun. Okay, sorry. Probably it would be good. No, I mean, 6 seems to be like the one good running...
I can't do this
good running fighting game right now. Oh right, that game.
Brave the gale.
You know what the sad part is about these games? They could generally be like actual normal games, but they... The gacha games are to a degree one of those things where I would say the gacha is being just shoehorned in because it makes more money down the line. And that just kind of sucks. Like, I would like to play, you know, a Puppet Pirates, you know, RPG. But when I know I need to roll for characters, it's just... And it's not like the gacha companies don't have the money to make a single-player game. They just actively choose not to.
Yeah.
Like, because of the potential of making more money down the line with a gacha game.
Yeah.
If only I was stronger. If only I...
You've surmounted countless trials to reach this summit.
You know, on the other hand, that's just one thing where, like...
You will surely break the cycle.
Look, on one hand, they use Gen AI in artwork in the game, so fuck them. I'll just say, I respect the fuck out of them making, you know, an MMO that is running, makes some money, and then using all the technology they made from that MMO to make a single-player game. Like, that is, you know, that's the thing.
Even if the end is written,
they made a game from that.
The full length of this path.
They did not stop me from asking for console games in the survey ban I Namco had
Crimson
last
Desert
month.
released nearly 6 months
Bumper
ago,
at
and
least
the
still
developers
makes
of Pearl
games.
Abyss just keep adding more and more content, including new cutscenes and story moments too. All right, next let's step into the world of Tides of Annihilation, the upcoming fantasy action-adventure game by Chinese studio Eclipse Glow Games. Set in modern-day London and mythical Avalon, you play Gwendolyn, the lone survival of an otherworldly invasion, who can summon spectral forms of the Knights of the Round Table. Tonight, we've got a brand new trailer which reveals the new voice
Hello,
of Gwendolyn,
Alchemist. How you doing?
Angela
Welcome to the
Albano, who
yearly yap
recently
about
played Grace
Gamescom.
Ashcroft in Resident Evil Requiem.
What? What was it about Grace Ashcroft?
Voice actor.
Ah. You know what these shows should be required to do legally? Tell people upfront if it's a gacha game. Genuinely. Like, can we just talk about how we had already, like, I think at least 2 to 3 games that, you know, did not start with the disclaimer, this is an always online gambling game.
Tell me the truth. Is there a way to fix this?
Again, some of them can be good.
The fog has devoured.
And less, but it should still be like a disclaimer at least.
It is tearing Avalon apart. Arthur was the only one.
And I still don't know if this one is in the same category.
Until you.
Until me.
I know not why you possess his power.
How are you doing? Been a bit.
But if you wish to reclaim London, you must harness the fog.
If you wish to reclaim London, who would like to do that? It's London.
To
Leave
command
it
your
dead.
spectral knights.
Guinevere.
People just goes back to stabbing each other.
Teach me.
Very fun when the gameplay footage lags. It's like
very realistic, very believable.
Okay, so this might actually be a single player game?
Looks like it, maybe?
Maybe?
I have to say it still doesn't look interesting. Maybe that's just me.
It looks alright, yeah. But I think that is probably one thing I will still hold like Western publishers higher. They will, like, when they make a multiplayer game, they will tell you
more about any and
upfront.
all of the games featured
They're
at
very
ONL.
proud of them.
Make sure to check out
Even
the
if it pisses
Gamescom
people off, but,
Steam
you know,
page.
it's
And
fine.
if you're anything like me, I'm sure you have tons on your wish list and in your cart, but a few more can't hurt, right? The Steam page is available now and being updated throughout the show as the titles are announced.
So if this is
And now to
Genevieve,
introduce our next game trailer
are getting
from
Arthur
Turin,
and
Italy,
Lancelot summons
founder
into a
and
pissing match
creative
with each other.
director
I
of
hope
Unrelated
so.
Games, Alessandro Durando.
I truly hope so. It would be a waste if not. What is that music?
Thanks, Chucks, and ciao Gamescom. There is a question at the heart of Love Song. What do we leave behind and for whom? Well, you can be sure anyone will ever find it. I didn't have an answer when I started, and I still don't have one. And I genuinely never expect to be here on this stage. So thank you, Jeff and Gamescom, for this incredible opportunity. Just being here already means more than I can put into words. Love Song will take you on a journey through the forgotten echoes of past humanities, where sound is the only language left. You will uncover traces of memory left in stone and sound, building a bridge between what was and what may still come. Here is Love Song.
Okay. I mean, it looks very French, I can say that. Positively. Oh, it It's Journey.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not against that. It's just it's that kind of game.
Cool.
Yeah, love.
It is. It's not my kind of game, but it looks great.
Yeah, look, it looks
what
good.
a beautiful and artistic game made right here in Europe. Thank you, Alessandro, for joining us. One of my favorite moments from last year's TGAs was the announcement of Mega Man's long-awaited return with Mega Man Dual Override from Capcom. Tonight, we've got an exclusive glimpse of new gameplay, along with the introduction of a new character who plans to foil Mega Man's plan to save the world.
It's Dr. Wily.
Take a look.
I wonder actually who won the Robot Master contest. Monkey God, this looks good. I love it.
Little something extra. All right, now let's talk about another legendary gaming hero, one without limbs, Rayman, who's celebrating his 30th anniversary this year. Rayman Legends Retold builds on the charm of the original 2013 game, now brought to life with stunning 3D visuals, new story content, and an all-new 6th realm.
I mean, they had for the Robot Master contest,
players
someone
join
put in
Rayman
like
and friends on a new adventure to restore
a mate
the Glade of Realms. There are 4 all-new
with like a vacuum. It looks really good. She looks really great. Like, I hope she gets picked.
And tonight, we have your first look and listen to another musical stage.
Ah, right, the remake. Wait, is that Macarena?
Yep. With gibberish lyrics.
I guess. I guess.
And yodeling, I guess.
Why not? But they're not yodeling that good.
This is yodeling as well. I think the yodeling was in an earlier section that was very much sounding like. Also, Pizza Tower crossover?
Must have missed like, yeah, it's Twinkle Girl. That's why she is in a carnival and has like fireworks and stuff. But Twinkle would be
October 1st, Rayman will be at the Ubisoft booth this week here at Gamescom, and that's what makes this show so great, is that many of tonight's games will be playable to fans who are joining us live in person here in Germany all weekend long. Still to come at ONL, the worldwide reveal of The Witcher 3's new expansion, Final Fantasy VII Revelation, and a performance of the music of Mugenics for the first time anywhere. It's time for our next announcement. The developers gave us a phrase to introduce this new IP, but none of the words apparently
it's
can be
very
said
funny
on
how
stage.
they keep being
so
like,
I guess, let's just watch the trailer.
There will be Final Fantasy's Revelations at the end. Just like, is this... Would this be Days Gone 2? That would be very funny. on. Or not. Okay. Still can believe Witcher 3 is getting DLC in 2026. You know what happens to some games, especially when the tools are not lost? Oh, it's in Battle Royale again, I guess.
Yeah, Battle Royale. I'm gonna say extraction shooter, but yeah, but this is definitely more Battle Royale than extraction shooter. I guess that's. I mean, sure. At least this one seems to have like a good visual identity. That's.
I just thought this looks like hyenas,
I'm not gonna play it,
again.
Yeah.
I mean, in the like for comparison, when we talk about like getting DLC a year later,
it's PUBG, yeah.
Borderlands 2 also got PUBG. I guess. Instantly less interested.
Explore breathtaking, strange worlds.
What?
Make a friend who work for you.
I guess.
And build your dream home.
Why is that trailer so ass?
You've changed. But that's okay. Once human, jump in today.
Oh.
Oh. Ooh. Ah, yeah, right. Oh. Hell yeah, the Prodigy. Fuck. Why do I not have money for controls? You know what? Remedy shows they have culture again.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. The Prodigy Omen is always great. Shit. When is it coming out again?
On the release date, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I mean, it's just when was the release date again? Because I don't think. Why are all the interesting games also stacked together? I hate it. Because I would definitely like to play it. September 24. Okay. Shit.
A month from now.
There's a grain of truth to old legends.
Your eyes.
A brachia, 7 feet tall, fangs long as snakes.
A winged beast. Can it be a demon from the depths of hell itself? Oh God. No, please, no. I gave you a blessing. I hope you enjoy my gift.
None of us has any love for the Brakiri. But this one, he's different. The sun didn't take him.
Night after night. Day after day. I will strike him down.
Your every move sends a ripple. Your every word echoes far.
It still looks
Your
good.
Every step leads to crossroads.
I generally like.
All that remains.
You know, every time I see the blood of the Dawnwalker, I'm just like.
So sorry.
Has there any? I feel like this is a game where there should have been any controversy that just shuts down the whole. Yeah, you shouldn't. That just puts the. You shouldn't buy the line on it. But like, I don't think I've heard anything. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There should be something. It feels like this, but it.
Welcome back, everybody, to Gamescom
It's just
opening
weird.
night.
I'm not saying this
live.
negatively.
Now,
I'm just
a
like,
huge Game of Thrones
we're
fan,
living
so
in
I'm
times
very
where so
happy
many games just
to
have,
share
you
this
know,
world premiere
the
of this
smell to
next
them.
game
And
with you. The gameplay of the forthcoming strategy game, Game of Thrones: War for Westeros, from Australia's Playside Studios.
Ah, yes. Australian
The
people can
Iron
definitely make a
Throne
game about Britain.
I mean, Untitled Goose Game.
Yeah. Also, it's a... Wait.
Try to defend
RTS?
Yeah, it's an RTS. I'm just like, which type... Is this a battle for Middle-earth? That's a battle for Middle-earth!
Heroes, squad-based,
a bit of total
I saw,
war damage?
I saw some, like, Company of Heroes territory control.
I mean, Battle for Middle-earth had that as well, to a degree, with how the resource building.
I've never played that
game. Oh my god! I did not expect that. Look, okay, could it be that we might have 2 good RTS coming?
For Westeros.
There's a couple, but
at first I thought this was a multi. No, they've been working on a Game of Thrones RTS for a while now.
It's time for a new game announcement.
It's just the thing is, so many mobile games have like those fake trailers where they look like these kinds of games. Is the problem? Like, all these the same ass fuck ass mobile games all present themselves like that.
Yeah,
and they never actually are.
I mean, I still hope they announce a Dawn of War 4 open beta on this one because, you know, German studio, they should. But, yeah. But yeah, no, you know, like, every time I see an RTS, I'm like, which type are you copying? And if someone copies Age of Empires, or especially Command & Conquer, I'm like, this is going to be mid as fuck at best. But when someone goes and is like, oh, we're doing Battle for Middle-earth with Control and shows multiplayer maps in their reveal trailer, I'm like, okay, you know what you're doing.
They show UI.
They show UI, and you know, and the map, and then it's multiplayer. I'm like, okay, you know where your priorities are. I respect that. This is also, by the way, one of the few reasons I'm still very much looking forward to Dawn of War 4, because A, the devs made Iron Harvest, and that was... Okay, aside from the fact that the release system was broken, and you needed like 3 iterations to fix it, should be fixed now. It was good. Iron Harvest was a good multiplayer RTS, actually. It was basically the better Company of Heroes. Let's be real here for a second.
A new age
and
it's one of those games that we need to get back and actually like play the campaign.
Oh, something broke.
Uh-oh.
What?
Searching for a pulse.
What?
Well, this is the most expensive trailer of the night.
Analyzing reality. Loading a 233,000 square meter grid. Activating 1,600 exhibitors. Unlocking more than 1,000 worlds. Global data streams active. Challenging community energy worldwide. Breaking the barrier between screen and reality. Heartbeat restored. Synchronization complete.
Oh, okay, it's just 4 game. Okay, that's...
You are no longer playing. You are logged in.
No trailer for Gamescom.
Of gaming.
You log in to play.
To Gamescom.
Logging in is not another stage of behind playing. What the fuck are you talking about?
Officially started now. Let's go. And now we turn to Exodus, a cinematic single-player action RPG from Wizards of the Coast, set in a new, far-future sci-fi universe.
Get bent then.
In Exodus, you rise from salvager to traveler, discover new worlds ravaged by the effects of time, and search for the key to humanity's survival across the most dangerous reaches of space. Along the way, you assemble a crew of sharp-edged specialists.
Yeah, sorry for my rant.
Smugglers, mercs, scholars, and awakened animals whose skills and chemistry shape every fight and decision. Tonight, it's time to get a deeper look at Salt, an awakened octopus and mercenary who joins your team. Get a glimpse into who she is, where she comes from, and why she's along for the adventure.
Let's protect our defense!
figured we could talk, since you're part of the team now.
Why?
Want to understand how you see things, how you operate.
I hunt. You pay. This is agreed.
Well, that answers that. But hey, we're getting to know each
I
other.
wouldn't be so interested if Exodus wasn't Wizard of the Coast. Yeah, that's probably all of us.
Yep. I heard Wizard of the Coast and I kind of tuned out.
It's just like, you know, there's a similar
I didn't tune out, but I was like, yeah.
You know, they had some publishers where you know, like, announce stuff, I'm just like,
You have a most impressive
again,
reputation.
Ubisoft generally just should have stopped using Ubisoft Connect as a launcher. Just give us codes for all your games to put them on Steam.
You fear me, envy, hate.
I'm responsible for this.
Oh gosh, just like, yeah, fair
in
enough.
danger for your own selfish reasons.
Yeah, this is not well written.
Hey, it's just like your average D&D campaign.
Wait, should I say it?
Been away for a
What?
long time.
Is this written by AI? I'm not entirely sure if it is.
It could be. It could genuinely be. Look, I hate...
Same as the other trailer before, where you were like, yeah, this was written by AI. Like, I'm getting a similar feeling here. Like, this is...
Yeah, like...
Yeah.
I don't think it is. Like, I will preface this. I think the whole... Is X made by AI is like... I don't think the majority of stuff online isn't, like, actually written by AI. But holy shit. More and more feels like that, and I think they actually did in some cases, because, like, there gets to be a distinction of, you know... Like, you know...
Time is our great enemy.
Let me put it like this. There's the Josh Whedon energy, okay? But some...
We must always have hope.
But some can make it... Okay, you feel like, okay, someone still believes in this type of writing, okay?
Yeah.
This first one felt... This is imitating Josh Whedon, but soulless. And I still sit there being like...
Now to give us an exclusive,
because, like, I will say this, Josh Whedon, you can say everything. His writing had a core of soul. You still were like, this guy wanted to write it like that. The Avengers works. The Avengers is a movie I will rewatch and say it has great dialogue, even though it is a Josh Whedon. But still,
there's a reason why it became so popular. There's a reason why Josh Whedon became so popular and his writing style became so popular.
But like,
it became overused. That's the thing with so many things that become popular and overused, overexposed. There's a reason they became so popular.
Thank you, Jeff,
and like the
and
thing
good
is,
evening, everyone. I'm so
the big
excited
part
to
why
be
Josh
here.
Whedon works to a degree is he knows when he needs to be actually serious in the normal way.
All right. Every warlock's
Like,
journey
genuinely,
begins
I think
with a pact.
he knows what he's doing. But
Katri, a seasoned warrior on
large
a
language
personal
model writing is like the
That
regression
pact
line
is
of all
made
its
with
media
Tasha,
training data, so
an
it naturally
ancient
gravitates
witch
towards the most
queen and
LCD
the
writing
patron
style.
I have the pleasure of playing.
And it's like it's
Oh, yeah.
becoming
Did- did-
noticeable.
Access to forbidden
Did
magic.
you do the thing, the
always
EU feedback thing?
Tonight,
No.
we're revealing gameplay for the first time,
I did
showing
that
how
earlier.
Katri wields magic
Not yet.
as
I want
she
to do that
explores
still,
the
but
world of
Yeah.
dark.
I didn't have time today.
This
Yeah,
is
no worries.
Warlock.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
Can I just say that I find it funny that her whole promotion thing is I played Lady Dimitrescu in Resident Evil Village, and I'm just like, girl, genuinely try to find something else at this point. Lady Dimitrescu is old already. She's great, but
I mean, yeah, we know she's old. That's part of what makes her hot. But that,
yeah, I
that's
know,
fine.
I know. But like, look, either you like, either like you find some other roles that get iconic, or you go to Capcom and tell them to bring her back.
And defiant.
Yeah, they're working on 2 games. I'm very sorry to say this. They're like, okay, how many games can we ignore right now because they're Gacha, definitely AI, and Wizard of the Coast.
Raw magic.
Oh yeah, the thing about Gen AI. Can I just point a thing out, by the way? Remember when some studios say, "Oh, don't worry, we just use Gen AI in the conceptualization phase," right?
Find raw magic.
Have you seen everything new about the Tomb Raider remake recently? Like, first of all, Lara Croft's design is the blandest it's ever been. Like, generally just slapped together stuff about, you know, from previous designs that with no real coherency or like interesting bits. But then they were like, oh yeah, the game will have crafting and skill trees, and they just said everything like, oh boy, I wonder who suggested that in a remake from Tomb Raider. The concept phase equals you got no ideas. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's just like, again, can I say this is actually that actually looks interesting?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's like, oh yeah, hey, you have some dim sum stuff. That looks neat. It's Wizard of the Coast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Skip, watch out.
I see it.
Generally, that's neat. Yeah. It's interesting that this isn't Dungeons and Dragons, but I guess to have more. Okay, look, this is just sim shit now. That is funny. Oh god. They probably haven't used Gen AI. Probably not.
Really digging deep.
Yeah, I like that they don't show combat so far, but more like, how do you outplay stuff? That is, again, good shit.
Yeah.
That's good shit. Like, I like that. I like what I'm seeing here.
Did something that I think I saw. Hold on.
I heard about it before, I would say, but
a means to an end.
Yeah. Like I saw an enemy spawn in the trailer, just out of thin air.
Oh lol.
In the distance, like I saw it in the trailer, and then looked over on your stream with the delay, and yeah, it just appears out of thin air.
Playing with the environment, yeah.
This looks neat. This looks really.
This looks neat, and it's from Wizards of the Coast, so
that's unfortunate. Yeah. Yeah. That's the sad part. It would have been so cool, but
if they didn't take the money from, you know, the Pinkerton harassers.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't forget, Wizard of the Coast sent the Pinkertons after people multiple times.
Yep.
Why are the Pinkertons actually still a thing? Like, legally.
I mean, they serve the interests of capital.
I guess, but you'd think their organization would have been like dismantled, and you know you had different ones. Not like, oh no, the Pinkertons literally are still around.
I mean, there was a thing I saw the other day about like there's some think tank affiliated with Nazi Germany that's rebranded and is still around.
God damn it.
They now just renamed themselves like the Human Diversity Initiative or something, but it's just a bunch of like it's
it's so funny because
literal eugenicists, not like literal original Nazis.
Damn. Because like I mean,
well, not today anymore. They're all dead, but like that's where the organization came from, and that's basically the ideology they still espouse.
Okay, so you mean Argentina? Anyway, no, like I get you. It's kind of ridiculous that these people are still around and allowed around. But no, the game looks good. Generally, I like that.
Yeah.
But it's so again about the Pinkertons. I find it so funny because they are still to this day like seen as, you know, evil people. Like you know what? It's gonna be wild that I say this, but even in BioShock Infinite, and you know me when I say BioShock Infinite didn't right.
Absolutely
the most simplest game of all time, still had the moment that the evil capitalist who was generally framed as this guy is unsalvageable evil went like, oh hey, Mr. Protagonist, you work for the Pinkertons. You're really good at whacking workers, right? And the protagonist were like, I guess. Like, yeah, can you just whack some workers for me? And just like, even that game was like, no, the Pinkertons were evil. Period.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Pinkertons, Harry Potter getting LLMs, upcoming Dark Fantasy that expects him working like Melts again. Oh, they're doing.
By those called to fight.
Oh wait, they brought some shit person back for Dark Sun. Ah.
Whispers.
Nothing about Wizards of the Coast is good nowadays. It's amazing.
Yeah.
The Jinn.
This looks neat. Cool style.
At the very least, yeah.
And this feels very Bollywood, honestly.
But you know what? I am definitely more down for more. You know what the worst part is about Arabic / Indian games, at least Arabic games, in my opinion.
United.
The people that will most likely sponsor them are from oil states. Look, I'm not against that. I love Arabian culture, etc. But the problem is, who has the money and interest in making games like that?
Two worlds collide as they wage
it's also like something that I would also recommend. Arabian, not Arabic is the language, not the. I used to make that mistake too until somebody corrected me.
Yet.
I think, okay, I don't know that one. By the way, for everyone who wonders, we have a community Discord. If you're on the stream and talk and want to hang out with people, we can send you an invite. Again, invite only, just so we're not spammed with shit all the time. And if you are in the community Discord and you're like, hey, I want to join yapping, you can. Just shoot us an info. We get you into the talk.
If you pass the vibe check.
Yes.
Very
Which
important.
most should.
Yep. I mean, if you're in here forever for...
I was about to say, was that a cum person?
To make the dead speak.
This is another gacha game, isn't it?
And no one will keep me from the truth. Not even the purest.
Definitely looks like it. Yeah, I was gonna say this could just be like another Genshin region, but no, I think that the idea why they showed is I don't know. I think that's Genshin. I think this is just another game.
That is definitely a gacha thing. Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
I mean, at least it has girls dancing, so...
Yeah.
Any leads? It's just as you surmised. The final clue is in that cursed place. If greed comes at a cost, what price would you pay?
Looks so shit.
To bring back some
This looks like a bad Resident Evil mod. Oh my god. Oh, it's a Monster Hunter game. What the fuck? Why are they showing this?
This is being, judging by the border, this is being played on Jeff Keighley's phone.
I guess. By the way, we're I don't know when we're finished, but the next Monster Hunter Portable first stream will be the last one. We're down to the final bosses.
And next, returning to the legendary Metro series and a very special developer, 4A Games, based in Ukraine. Game developers have to build games in all
It's so funny that people streamed at Glukowski being like, why do you make Metropolitical?
Art
like,
in the midst of
Media literacy truly is dead.
Oh my god! This guy, like, he had to. This guy is living in Germany because he fled Russia.
John Block
Because
and
he
Pavel
fucking
Uller
hates
from
Putin.
4A Games.
2035 is literally about how political ideologies in Russia are meaningless due to the control of the rich upper class.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit.
Hello, Gamescom. Wow, so many cool announcements already, and we are really proud to be a part of it. Thank you so much.
I'm John Block, executive producer for Metro 2039.
And I'm Pavel Ulmer, co-creative director and audio lead.
Tonight, we are revealing our brand new gameplay trailer for Metro 2039, the next chapter set in the Metro universe we have been exploring for nearly 2 decades. Metro has always been a story about preventing war, but now that war is at our doorstep, we have built a story about its consequences and what it takes to survive, the cost of silence, the horror of tyranny, and the price of freedom.
Of course, as always, there's
Hey, I
monsters,
see you around.
tunnels,
Have a
devastated
good
ruins.
have a good time,
But
and
Metro to
hopefully
us
everything goes
is
well.
about people, what they protect, what they sacrifice, and what remains of them when the world takes almost everything away.
I wonder
Creating
if this
a game
game
this
is
dark
topical.
requires a lot of passion, discipline, and a development team that has had to become accustomed to working without peace or regularity. There's enormous care for this universe and the people who believe in it. A key part of this is our own in-house 4A engine, built to fully realize the oppressive world you're about to step into.
We built this game for those who have traveled through Metro before, and for those who are about to enter it for the first time. There's a lot to explore. Your support and love for this world has stayed with us through every stage of development, which was pretty rough, trust me. We cannot wait to share more tonight. And if you're lucky enough to be here at Gamescom, you can go
Yeah, it's actually
hands-on
kind of
with
funny
Metro
how,
2039 at our booth and take a closer
first
look
Metro
on
book
a
is like,
fully
you know,
wearable replica
about the
Spartan
idiocy of
helmet that will
humanities.
be included in our collector's edition.
The second
Thank
one
you.
is, you know, how factionalism destroys people's lives, and then he was like, I don't know what to write
Metro
next.
2039
Like,
is not
and he was just
simply a
like,
return
you
to
know what?
Metro.
Fuck it.
It is a darker,
Let's just
more ambitious,
directly
and
confront
deeply
Putin.
personal journey, one that will challenge what you know about yourself and what you're prepared to become in order to
I
survive.
can just say, by the way, if you want to have a good read, the
tunnels
Metro
are
books
waiting.
are really good.
The surface is calling.
It's
And
really
tonight,
good.
we're ready to show you
I would say better than the
what
games. I
comes
should
next.
probably play through the
Welcome
games at
to
some
Metro
point, but
2039.
on the channel.
Slava
but-
Ukraini.
I mean, I played through the games already, but on the channel, you know.
Yeah.
Probably made in Ukraine. Yeah.
What brought you here? I'm looking for someone. I need information. Then you've come to the wrong place. The Novorike spread across the station like a damn plague. So this is Hunter's bright future. Monsters. And radiation. That's all that's left up there. But this... Humans did this.
This is Hunter, the leader of the Novorike. The enemy must be destroyed.
The Spartans were wolves in helmets. But I'm something worse.
The enemy must be destroyed. Destroyed. The enemy must be destroyed.
Ooh.
What the fuck? I'm looking for someone. Where is she?
Metro 2039 looks great.
Is that a sequel to 2034?
Okay, now for something completely different. He's performed at the Game Awards and was on stage with us at Summer Game Fest.
Maybe.
Now it's time for this person's first appearance.
Again, it's very funny how the games definitely want you more and more to have read the books.
Tired of sneaking around just to feel good?
What?
Tired of this damn lighter? Of this rain? Of this life?
I got
you. Eat a more sizzle. More sizzle, less hassle, more high.
Okay, cut! Thank you, Cyrus. That's perfect. Well done.
That is Dr. Cyrus Kane, the big dog, as it were. An entrepreneur and eccentric.
I was like, which game is that? I was like, okay.
I mean, the voice are like, oh,
you're about to ice Snoop Dogg. Okay, that's it. Yep, it's it. It gets ring for programming. Oh, hey, Stargazing Pineapple. Yeah, it's the thing. I almost forgot about it too, but then I was reminded, and I was like, oh yeah, we do this every year.
I hope you're feeling hungry, 47.
I should genuinely play the new Hitman games at some point.
Man, what the fuck kind of funky music is this? These internet-ass DJs.
They're apparently, it's apparently really good. But yeah, I was like, Mr. Snoop Dogg, what is this? And they're like, yeah, okay, he's getting iced by Agent 47.
2, the sequel to Ion, a new PC MMO built around aerial combat on a massive scale.
Oh yeah, Ion had a sequel.
5th this year.
I don't know if it's even good. Remember Ion?
Name rings a bell.
It's the one where you had where you could fly around and were basically angels. And it looked very good because it was on the Cry engine, and you basically only did it because you were like, look, I can play a very beautiful girl. It doesn't have anything to do why I want to play a beautiful girl with big wings in either a more demonic or an angelic form. No! Stop it! It was a horny MMO. But yeah, what? It was fun, and then they made it free to play, and it was bad. Yeah. That's the thing. I am not trusting the next one. Like Iron was a good MMO as long as it had a subscription. Like, okay, so many MMOs were actually good when they had subscriptions, but publishers are unable to actually realize that if you give your MMOs sensible subscription, amounts, and not like 50 euros per month, then more people would play them. Also, no in-game shop. I'm just saying, make an MMO with no in-game shop and a good subscription that is sensibly priced, people will play it.
How beautiful America was.
America was beautiful? I doubt that.
Dreamt her dream, watched her fall. Out on the old roads, I saw her shatter into warring tribes. Survivors like your people. I know your kind. You think you'll survive and adapt. Reclaim the land.
Is this that new Paradox game?
I don't know. It has mechs apparently.
Through faith, but when words fail, might becomes the law.
It has mechs.
Yep.
Ancient powers divide this land, and their might is far beyond the likes of you. So, will you kneel as my servant? Help me restore America, or burn as my foe? At the end of all things.
Yep, yeah, that's a Paradox game.
Yeah.
Dream.
afterwards, the Empire from the Ashes. Damn.
It shows nothing about what the gameplay is going to be like.
It's just a map. It's just a fucking map. You're just gonna find a map.
Yeah. Honestly,
we fucking love it.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're like map enjoyers rise up. But it's just gonna be a fucking map. Oh no! That fucking for the bin.
Well, don't worry. This one's cozy.
Yeah, and probably also full of Gen AI. Remember, this is by the way why you should touch no Hoyoverse games, because they use Gen AI everywhere and replace voice actors with Gen AI. Don't give them money.
Yep. Is this Hoyoverse Animal Crossing?
I guess. By the way, if someone comes at you, but it's more accepted in a no. Many artists are against it. They're just not saying it
and also,
directly.
Does it matter?
It doesn't matter. Yeah. Also, like, oh, but monthly active users. Keep in mind the model for a lot of mobile games is spam out trash, farm logins, claim them as active users. It's literally just like those numbers mean fucking nothing. Again, it doesn't change AI is bad.
Planet, a cozy galactic life
just don't give Hoyoverse money.
Hoyoverse. Here,
fuck
life unfolds at your own pace. Farm the land, cast a line, comb the shores, or whip up a home-cooked meal. Enjoy slow, fulfilling days on your planet, side by side with your beloved fuzzy neighbors.
He knows exactly what this is.
Neighbors, right?
Yep.
Players can pre-register now on the game's official website. Plus, the final beta test will be coming soon.
Awesome.
Yes.
But now, we are very excited to have a special musical performance at ONL. Earlier this year, Edmund McMillan and Tyler Glale's cat breed simulation game, Mugenics, got rave reviews for its gameplay and dark comedy style, and yes, its music. Yes. And tonight, we've got the first ever live performance. Please welcome Matthias Bossi, Carla Kilstead, and Jeff
I wonder who's the lead on Afterworld, though.
Guillotina.
Podcast.
What?
Podcast.
Meine Damen und Herren,
it's like a guy who's I forget was he like the former lead of Hoi 4 for a while, I believe. Like he originally it was one of those guys who joined years ago, like wore many hats in the studio, worked on several of their flagship games. This is the first one he's helming from release.
Mm-hmm.
Also, fuck Mugenics.
Why?
It's like the dev put in like meows recorded by like number different online personalities, including people like Ace Bomber guy, but then also like a bunch of right wing, like people across the political spectrum. And when people called on to that and called them out like, hey, why are you putting these literal Nazis in your game? He's like, well, if you don't like any particular person, you can go into the options menu and turn off the muse that they recorded. So it's like, yeah, if it's very centrist, like.
Yeah, that's a bad take.
Yeah, it's yeah. Like I think Asmongold probably is in there. Like that's the kind of those kind of fucker, like that caliber of fuckers. And then he was like, yeah, no, if you don't like their politics, you can turn off their specific voices in the options. Nothing about like, oh, why are you working with these people in the first place? Just doesn't care. He doesn't care.
Yeah. But I mean, I wish they would bring out more actual games, but they seem to be doing more gachas all the time, and the actual games part gets lower. So it's also just they shit out a fuck ton of like mobile games anyway. It's just like their business model. Like that's a big thing. They keep shitting out very like low quality mobile games because they're more like which one sticks. it's like a whole it's a whole strategy and. Yeah, if you can't answer the question of why did you ask right-wingers for that, you kind of suck.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the thing. Like he puts it like when people ask him, he deflects it. He puts the onus on the player. Like yeah, it's up to the player to turn off the voices they don't like. And like it's just really makes like went to all those people and got their voices just purely as like a publicity stunt and like that did kind of work. Like it did get more attention because like hey, there's a whole controversy.
Like, I mean, look, there are enough like streamers and shit out there who don't. Well, just like mediocre, don't suck.
Coming to PS5, Switch 2, and Xbox Series X and S on September 8th. Stick around for more of O&L. Right now, here's the launch trailer for Aliens Fireteam Elite 2.
Isn't your Aliens game? I'm like, I don't know.
Shit, we got Xenos!
Colonial Marines 2.
You know what? I still say they should make Colonial Marines 2 like as an actual first-person game, but like take like actual notes from Payday and shit, because people would genuinely play that. People forget that that Colonial Marines sold on the idea.
Yeah.
Also, so many alien designs today that games use today still came from Colonial Marines, so lol.
Oh, that one was right out of Resurrection.
Yeah. Anyway,
the Alien Queen that I totally don't look in my folders.
I once promised I would tell you.
Oh god, the AI game. Fuck, oh my god.
This one, yeah.
Oh,
what a fucking waste. What a fucking waste.
Genuinely, just for everyone who anyone wants to know why this is so utterly disappointing, okay?
From all the evils of this world.
Look, this game has been in development for over 20 years already. This is from one of the original makers from Assassin's Creed. And he generally was like, I do not want to, like, I like this, he liked the, general open world concept and stuff, but he was explicit against Ubisoft making it a yearly franchise. And he wanted to make this game. What happened though is Ubisoft basically threw him out because they were like, fuck it, we want Assassin's Creed as a yearly franchise.
Beautiful.
So he made Amsterdam 1666 with THQ. Now, THQ famously died. The thing is just, Ubisoft went. Basically, they went and bought his company specifically just to cancel his game. And this is why he went to court to basically say, hey, they want to specifically just fuck me over, and he won and got his game back. So when he re-announced that, everyone was like, holy shit, this guy won against Ubisoft and brings out his game independently. What a win. And then he put everything to the ground by using Gen AI in it. Cool. This is so fucking... Oh my god. Okay, what game is that? Someone is definitely copying Yakuza here.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Okay, I think I kind of approve of that. That's
what?
Okay, that's so over the top. I
Who's the developer? Showa American story. Okay? That's, fuck's sake. Fuck, don't buy shit from Saber. They used Gen AI and they literally fired a writer to replace her with Gen AI. Then the CEO went on a fucking meltdown because he's a piece of shit.
Yep.
Don't buy anything from Saber.
And,
oh, by the way, also
like the funniest, kind of the funniest thing, and the most pathetic thing, like in his meltdown rant about that, he went like, oh, who is that even? I had to ask ChatGPT.
like, oh yeah, I definitely fired her personally.
How fucking pathetic do you have to be? It's
the biggest names in the gaming industry, bringing countless games for you to explore and dominate.
Come and buy Nintendo.
Also, I want to just say, by the way, you should definitely not buy Saber's games, but also, if you have the time, you should maybe mail Games Workshop that you do not want Space Marine 3 to be developed by a developer like Saber, where, you know, the CEO does this shit publicly and they're also using Gen AI in their games. Even though they might not use it in Space Marine 3 because, you know, Games Workshop is very, very tight on that. But still, maybe you should get them the big IP out of their hands. Just maybe. It's just a suggestion. It might hurt them a lot.
The experts at IGN are gearing up to bring you full days of live streams straight to Twitch and YouTube. Oh, hey, Epi. Crashing the party? Jump into Gamescom Epics on our website and claim your loot. Next up,
you know what? It's so funny how I just looked on Blue Sky. It's like Warrior 64, Aliens Fight Team Elite 2 out now. I'm like, oh yeah, screenshot. Team page mostly negative. What the fuck happened here?
And all kinds of fun. Gamescom is more than a single event. It's a global family. With
Gamescom is more than a single event. No, it's a single event. It's very much a single event. Once per year in Cologne. And you're very lucky that there isn't another heat wave, else part of it would have been shut down and converted into a hospital again, like the other heat waves we had. Just saying, you're very lucky about that Gamescom.
Veterans of the original rhythm music game era. This game has 90 songs, including artists like the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Radiohead, Olivia Rodrigo.
I will keep it down because else YouTube will nuke me again. It's funny how Guitar Hero is trying to be revived every few years or so. Like, I'm sorry. Sorry, the Guitar Hero time is over. Why do you still look bad, though? It's literally just Guitar Hero again. Remember when they made DJ Hero?
I said, like, people have nostalgia for Guitar Hero, and like like there are still people who want to play it, and now people are like who grew up with Guitar Hero probably can actually develop it, and so that's why they're still. It's not ever going to be as big as it was before, but I don't know if it's ever going to fully go away because it still has like. There's still plenty of people who
I mean, the thing why it sold to a degree was it was like, look, people went to stores and they still do here, but the thing was you went to the store and there was this big package with a guitar. That's what sold it, this novelty back then. Nowadays you need to buy it separately somewhere, and you know what, it's not like someone wants to try and kill, you know, stores anyway, which is gonna kill a bunch of genres. I mean, probably will do better in Europe to a degree, but he's never made it big in Europe anyway, so... But yeah, apparently they are sponsored by a bunch of guitar makers, so...
Let's go!
I feel like they want to sell guitars to kids again.
Next year, Sega's
you know what's easier to do?
Crazy Taxi is coming back with an all-new installment.
Crazy Taxi is coming back with Gen AI and bad gameplay. Sorry. But yeah, if you want to get kids to play guitar again, you should get pop out of the radio. Just saying, have more rock bands play, then people want to play guitar again. Yeah, by the way, I just point out they used Gen AI and people played it already, and it has none of the features of the driving of the previous Crazy Taxi games. It's just dumbed down, like genuinely dumbed down. So maybe not.
Yeah.
You know, it's actually kind of interesting to think about this because, you know, they dumped down the driving in a game about driving. But also because, you know, people always are like, oh no, driving shouldn't be like...
war against the human race.
What?
Our only hope. The Order of the Turok. Mystical guardians.
Right, the Turok reboot from Saber, so don't buy it.
The war has moved to the Lost Lands, a site of ancient ruins and creeping danger.
It's just buy the Turok remasters from Night Dive, you will be happy.
To unleash the means of humanity's destruction.
But yeah, the thing is, it's interesting. Like the whole point about Crazy Taxi is mastering driving in a city. But they dumb down driving because they're like, oh, you know, doing the missions is the point. No. Missions are just a reason for you to drive from point A to B. Past the driving is the feature. And like, that's also a thing why I would say, this is why no one, for example, like talks about the base game GTA 5 anymore. Because
lands beckon you.
Compare that to GTA 4. GTA 4 was new. The gameplay is about driving from point A to B in a city.
Awesome,
in a city.
And
so the streets are narrow, congested, have different undergrounds.
From Octopus Panic,
but also,
7-person independent
your cars have high inertia.
And Battlefield franchises. It's a new co-op action game.
And the irony is that GTA 4 does not let you drive straight. You have to take turns. Meaning, driving is a challenge. Like, that's the thing. Driving is a challenge. It needs to be for some of these games, but apparently no one realizes that. Anyway. Okay.
All right, Grab Hounds, welcome to the other side of the galaxy. Welcome to your first shift.
All right, let's get this done.
Remember, every resource gets us one step closer to home.
Is this third-person dwarf Deep Rock Galactic but with dogs?
Research options just opened up.
That's what I was thinking too. Yeah,
Hey. Biggie and E2 at last.
Yeah.
What's Biggie and E2?
Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Oh!
Try not to die.
Let's go!
I mean, it looks okay.
Yeah, I'll say this at least looks like it has some vision behind it. It has some.
Yeah.
It's funny in the right ways.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Graph Hounds. You know what? This looks actually kind of neat. You know
okay, yeah, I approve this.
Join the playtest. We should maybe look into that.
Did I just bark at ONL?
Yeah.
Yes, I did. That looks awesome. And this next title we're about to see
just
comes
bark,
from a
girl?
studio known for creating world-class city building and management games. With this one, they're bringing that expertise and passion into an entirely new setting, inviting players to build a city where everything just clicks.
I had the Lego Skylines from Paradox.
Yeah.
Which is surprising that it took this long for this type of game. Okay. Can I say what I find very funny about this?
I thought as well.
Okay, sorry. Trains.
Trains?
It's Transport Fever 3. He's fine. No, not open September. No.
And a brand new line of work into the places
I need
no
money.
one else
Send me
touches.
money.
And into
Send me
the
money.
future
Paycheck.
of dirty work done right. This is the job. The first and only crew built to punch into the hottest zones, take on the toughest jobs, and stay longer when the work isn't done.
And I just want to point out, it's funny that in the Lego Skylines game, they used the old streets. Remember, the old streets in Lego were basically base plates you just put down. They made a new street system that looks ass and doesn't work. It doesn't work. It's bad. It's overpriced and bad. But yeah, it's so funny that the game doesn't use that. But 29th September, it's Transport Fever 3. Fuck! I need to check how the finances work out for that. Because I can't not stream the train game.
Ones to leave the work site. The only crew that
Again, send me 30k check. I'm currently making the Pelica post. I don't have hand tracking yet.
Exterminate. Punch in. Clean up. Get paid.
I keep reading that as something else for a brief moment.
In the arena, glory is witnessed. But in the world, it is taken.
Titan Quest?
I guess? If they do Titan Quest 3, it would be very funny. It just did 2. But I don't think it's that.
I will take what I am owed.
Oh, Path of Exile.
Yeah, that was also, that crossed my mind as well. Yeah. That was fun. Yeah, I had like the random thought of like Titan Quest Bullet Heaven.
You know what? I wish Path of Exile 2 was just a pay-to-play game.
There was some
then I
big
would
news for
definitely be more
ONL.
interested.
Path of Exile 2 1.0 is
Yeah.
coming on December 11th from Grinding Gear Games. And next, we have some exciting news. The reveal of a classic remake. It's a turn-based strategy game that was first released in 1999.
Turn-based strategy in
beautifully
1999.
reborn in 3D and faithfully modernized. It is time to journey back to Erathia. Oh my gosh. Command mighty heroes, build spectacular towns.
Wait, which game was that again?
Arathia. Heroes of Might and Magic.
Oh my god, yeah. Fuck.
Ubisoft presents Heroes of Might and Magic 3 Remake.
You know what? They made a game that wanted to be like that, and now it's just...
The great king of Erathia is dead. The enemies of
You know what? You know what's very funny about this?
on its remains.
If it isn't
Oh,
on
the era
Ubisoft
just came
Connect,
out.
I would play it.
Erathia must
Yeah.
fall to its enemies.
This game is amazing. It's imbalanced as fuck and broken, but it's amazing.
Yeah.
Genuinely, it is the one strategy game that is so broken it is balanced again.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, again, if it isn't on Ubisoft Connect, I'd play it. But she fumbled that name multiple times.
Yeah.
That confused me. Oh my god, this looks great.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I like that.
Oh. Yeah.
Damn, I played those a lot.
Yeah.
That looked. Oh my god.
With the Chronicles?
The realm strains
Yes.
under a gathering storm.
That fucks.
Damn.
Heroes will
Again,
rise.
don't put it on Ubisoft Connect, and I'd be down Ubisoft.
Erathia cannot escape.
They were making Heroes of Might and Magic 3 with everything. Yeah, but like, this one is playable and doesn't need patches and pants.
With that, now let's talk about Gamescom Cares. Our platform.
Gamescom doesn't care.
dedicated
Gamescom just wants
to projects
gacha
that
money.
give back. This year, we're putting the following topic in the spotlight: the unique power of the games community to be a force for good and drive real change.
Are you sure
Please
about
join
that?
me in welcoming a special guest who knows this firsthand: co-owner and business director Ashley Farkas of Games Done Quick. Hello, Ashley.
You know what? I know,
Welcome
Games
to
Done Quick.
ONL. So,
Really good.
Tell us about Games Done Quick.
Probably the one organization to pick for that.
So, Games Done Quick is
This-
all
this-
about playing
the
games
stench
as
of
fast as
we're taking your
possible
good
for a
name
good
to promote
cause.
our own.
At every event, we bring together speed runners from all around the world to show
I know Games Done Quick is a good community. They even cancelled, when people were like, "Hey, you're taking money from the zone," they were like, "Oh, sorry, cancelled it."
Every donation
Shouldn't have happened
and
beforehand,
sponsorship from
but they
from the
cancelled
community
it.
and our partners goes
So,
directly to Gaming
you know,
for Democracy, an initiative
good.
that supports
Good on
social
them.
engagement and democratic
Good on
values to
them.
gaming culture.
That's incredible. And since 2010, Games Done Quick has raised over $60 million for charity, right? Absolutely amazing.
You know what's
What a
even more
great
amazing?
example
Games Done Quick
of how
actively
gaming
threw out the
can
chats.
give back. Ashley, why do you think
They
it is
didn't
that
need
the
to do
gaming
this.
community
Remember how
has
like
such
10
a
years ago we had
special power
like
to be a force for
moments
good and
where
drive
people
change?
were like transphobic on the
think
stream and then
games
like
create
they
a
never
space
came there
where
again
people show up
because
as
they
their
literally
authentic
cleaned
selves.
house.
And they connect with others who share those same passions. That sense of
Again,
community and
Games Done
shared
Quick is like,
purpose
yeah,
is
they
the
do good
foundation
shit.
for
They
everything.
do good shit.
This empowers the community and helps players advocate for great projects like supporting democratic values, healthcare, and global humanitarian aid.
I can't agree with you more, but how can this special power be used even more in the future so that we feel empowered to speak up for what's right?
Yeah, we believe that the gaming
Oh, no.
community should
Fuck.
recognize just how powerful it already is. Organizations like the United Nations already do, and as organizers, it's our responsibility to create meaningful opportunities through community fundraising, local events, or creator collaborations. We're always looking for new ways to connect gaming with causes that matter, and our goal is turning our passion into change that lasts beyond the games we play.
That's a great point. And of course, I have to ask, are there any more examples right here at Gamescom?
Absolutely. There are so many for everyone to see and participate in this week, from charity streams like Loot for the World to life-saving initiatives and the Gamescom Forest, just to name a few. Gamescom is bringing gaming communities together to create a real-world difference.
You're so right, Ashley. There's also Greenpeace, Life Lolly, Deutsche Stammzellspenderdatei, and Médecins Sans Frontières joining this community to be a force for good. Thank you so much for joining us,
Never
Ashley. I hope you have
I
an
never
amazing
expected
event right here at
the
Gamescom. And
the
of course,
Deutsche
go check out all these great
Stammzellspenderdatei
initiatives
to be
happening here
butchered like
at
that.
Gamescom Cares on our website.
Awesome. Thank you, Shox and Ashley. Last year at TGA, I was very excited to debut the new title from Uppsala, Sweden-based Neon Giant. From the small team behind The Ascent, No Law is an immersive open-world FPS RPG set in the cyber grunge city of Port Desire. And tonight, it's finally time to give you a new look at the game.
Why am I not even remembering this one? I watch these shows. Why am I not remembering this one?
You hear about this Gardner guy going after the mayors? The city won't shut up about him.
What have you heard?
Nobody sees him go in.
Nobody sees him come out.
It sounds like a string of AO3 tags. It's organizations, so...
Dynamite with vacuum cleaners.
Come on, we can handle one freaking gardener.
He's a ghost. Bulldozer.
Ooh, mighty kick.
Tactician.
Artist. A lot of stories about how you operate, gardener. Are they all true?
Is that a MOBA?
Looks like it. Looks like
in 2026, the new MOBA.
This fuck-ass art style. I mean, Deadlock is a MOBA.
Okay, yeah, but I haven't played that in a while. It was honestly okay, but like that's probably also due to the reason that Valve is the only developer that still takes time with that. And they still should have taken more from Heroes of the Storm. I'm sorry. Like, you know, camps that go down lanes and stuff. That would be so much better for it.
시공간을 찍고 나타난 미지의 함선이 하늘을 덮자.
Korean. Yeah.
전 세계가 숨을 멈췄다. 시간을 건너온 3명의 사도들은 다가올 절망의 미래를 경고했고 그들이 건네준 인류의 희망은 거대 기업 아니마 그룹의 탐욕에 의해 변질되고 말았다.
Capitalism ruins everything.
사도의 예언대로 검은 물질과 함께 대항마 뷰에르가 강림했다. 인류의 혈관 속에 잔혹한 시한폭탄이 돌기 시작했고 나도 예외일 순 없었다.
전방 좌우 확보 클리어. 내부 상황 확보. 전전 위협 없음.
우리의 미래에 아직 구원이 남아있을까?
Okay.
Last year at TGA, we revealed
What
Quantum,
is the
one of
game
fictional
about? I mean,
games in
what is the
Malmö's
game
Sleep.
like,
The
though?
spiritual successor to Soma. The game stars the incredible Stellan Skarsgård, and now we've got your first look at gameplay as the protagonist comes across a horrific experiment where a body's consciousness has been transferred to a server of rats. It's one of the many experiments in the game, narrative puzzles where your moral choices affect the outcomes of the mission, as well as the rest of the narrative.
When I was 5 years old, I was very sick. But somehow, my dad did the impossible. Whatever that miracle was, it pushed him away from us.
Crumby, do you hear me?
A word of caution. Crombie's experiments could be active right now. Delicate style.
Hey, please! I need to talk to you. That's it. My savior.
Hello?
Oh, thank the fates. Someone came.
What is this? What are you?
There are some notes on the whiteboard to guide you to it. the hall.
Ah, okay. You said...
I assure you there is no mind. Please proceed. No! No! My body! No!
Okay. I heard the name Pony Island once. Was it good?
What a wild trailer from Daniel Mullins
No
up in
idea.
Vancouver, Canada, creator of Inscription. That was Pony Island 2, Panda Circus, described as a voyage through time, myth, divinity, and video games. All right, now it is time for some animal combat. I guess we had a little bit before with that Gravhounds, right? Dogs, but it's a lot of animals tonight. From China-based TI Games comes Zoo Punk, a 3D diesel punk action RPG starring a playable, get this, rabbit, rhino, and chipmunk.
That's
I know.
not
Tonight
even
we have the first look at Zoo Punk's
new anymore,
squad-based combat
Kiri.
systems, including
Who
the
do you want to
potential
surprise with
fourth
that?
hero. There's
Oh,
another
you play animals.
Fox who
Cool,
fights with a
furries
long
exist.
blade.
It's 2026.
More,
Everyone
that's not
knows
all.
that.
You'll also want to keep an eye out for the marmot and otter bosses too. Witness the wild world of Zoo Punk.
You know, sometimes Keely talks like, you know, as if the gaming sphere has never been in touch with, you know, other subcultures.
Ready? Let's go save the world.
No. I'm gonna smash this rotten world into pieces.
I've got you.
Also, where's that diesel punk?
Nice here.
Do words mean anything anymore?
Bratton, toss me there.
Get out of Marviner Village!
Quit already. You can't even beat the rabbit.
Hands off, Tracy.
Enough! It's a no! No! That's enough! It's
Oh, there it is, I suppose.
What do you mean, diesel?
Partisans, stand united! To arms!
Hey.
Hand over the spark!
Yeah.
Look, the point of diesel punk is that it's basically, what if everything was kind of stuck around, you know, the 1930s/40s?
Yeah, Art Deco.
It's running on diesel. That's the point.
Yeah.
The hope of the world.
This is just weirdly generic.
Yeah, this does not look interesting.
Don't mind the faded decor, just ignore the peeling paint. This place was full of glamour, but it's faded away. Might be a little fixer-upper, but it's no less quaint.
Single-player Gardenscapes?
I guess.
These walls have to say, bound by chains of family legacy.
That game.
There it is.
Around your neck, making it hard to breathe, but he can ease your burdens. He can be your friend. Just take his red right hand. He'll make you understand. Whisper and poison truth while he assures you there are no ghosts at the grand.
Okay, this looks interesting. This looks neat.
Yeah, they showed it before, but that definitely looks.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
That looked definitely nice.
There are no ghosts at at the Grand, a musical horror renovation game from Bristol, England-based Friday Sunday. We have some big reveals still to come, but first the announcement of a new game set in a vibrant world with amazing creatures. This is Roko Kingdom, a new open-world multiplayer creature collecting RPG.
Oh, someone is stealing designs again, I guess.
Yeah,
I'm
this
sorry.
one gonna be like, yeah.
This one is looking definitely more distinct, but like,
yeah.
Look.
This one's looking more distinct by being more like somewhere. Like, what if you
More
put
generic.
Pokemon? Yeah, what if you put Pokemon and Genshin in a blender?
It's probably gonna be Hoyoverse anyway, isn't it? Oh, a Chinese game where you kill the Japanese? Oh. Okay, now you have... You know, that's the shit I want to see from games. Someone making Call of Duty about, you know... You know, Call of Duty, but, you know, the small, like, you know, the Chinese defending against the Japanese. That's something I want to see.
Yeah.
That's good shit.
Also Korean.
두려워 마라. 너는 이제 내가 되리니.
Who's NC? Is this NC Soft? Rebranded?
I think probably.
Is that Fortnite?
Or yeah.
They made Fortnite. Why? This looks... Remember my point with a lot of these, they just shit out things by copying stuff and then put marketing in to just get maybe a critical number?
Yeah, yeah. NC is formerly NC Soft, yes.
That's just like the business model for like a lot of Korean, like I think some Korean publishers definitely want to do more in Chinese, but not all of them. And it's look, these games fail.
Yeah.
Usually they fail.
Yeah.
Even in the Asian market, just a very few survive. But this is just kind of wasted money, and sadly this whole business is best made. I mean, this is Gen AI as well. Like, it looks really fucking bad.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, 100%. Oh,
Okay,
that
now
splash
I'm happy
screen.
to welcome to the ONL stage a man who closed out Summer Game Fest with an epic reveal. Please join me in welcoming to the stage my good friend, the Final Fantasy VII Remake Series Director, Naoki Hamaguchi.
He might be actually doing Final Fantasy 17, so that, you know, that's a positive thing.
Hello everyone, my name is Naoki Hamaguchi and I'm the director of Final Fantasy VII Revolution. Thank you. It's great to be back at the Gamescom to give you a glimpse of what my team is working on. What will you see in this brand new exclusive trailer, so-called Weapons? Massive creature, the Cloud, and his team of legendary heroes will face in the final chapter of their epic journey. Final Fantasy VII Revolution will deliver an unforgettable experience in a world without boundaries, and will be available PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch 2, Xbox Series XS, and PC in spring 2027.
You said Final Fantasy 17?
Thank you.
Yes, he might be doing it.
Yeah.
All your support.
I thought Chadley was the Final Fantasy 17.
Fuck you. Oh god. If first we get the Final Fantasy 17 typing game, that would be great.
Every side by the enormous meteor that looms over our heads, and by
I still need to
towering
finish Rebirth.
monstrosities termed weapons, like the one that made landfall outside Midgar. But I know that we will rise to every challenge and show heaven and earth that it is we who reign supreme.
You said weapons are guardians of the planet, right? The planet sees us as another threat to her well-being, and rightfully so.
You call them planetary warriors. But I call them weapons of mass destruction.
Only one thing to do. We fight.
Taking down weapons, hunting materia. Way overdue for a day off.
Once we've got a future to fight for, nothing will stop us.
Ready? Aim! Fire!
We'll finish this together.
It looks good.
Yep.
Final Fantasy VII Revelation looks truly epic, and we don't
I
have
wonder
to
if
wait
they
long.
make it more
The game comes out
open-ended
next
now,
spring
and
for
which you
all
tackle
platforms
everything, and
at
how
the
you tackle
same
everything.
time.
That would be actually cool.
All right, we have one last game for you tonight at ONL, an update on a legendary RPG franchise that won Game of the Year at the Game Awards way back in 2015.
I see a white wolf striving forward towards a solitary tower.
Never chose to be a witcher. Fate chose for me.
You know, the only problem with this game is like if you play it, you know, you have to keep in mind, you have to deal with the fact that you're playing The Witcher 3.
For life. And there's never an ending that's not
I don't know.
also
Look, the biggest problem Witcher 3 had was it was kind of just very. They overhauled the combat, so maybe it will be better this time. And the other problem it had was just the world was just chock full of everything. It was very unrealistic.
Jesus.
didn't say I was afraid.
Comes your being of beasts. Delve into darkness and see the truth of Letton's beauty.
Garden demands blood, so we'll give it blood.
I mean, look, The Witcher 3 is like generally one of those games where like actually remastering and overhauling certain parts it did need.
Remaster. All right, well,
Like,
now joining us
I'm sorry
talk
to say
all
this,
about
but
The Witcher 3
it
news,
wasn't
please
that
welcome
good
the
overall.
level
It had
design
some
lead,
really good
CD
strong
Projekt
points
Red,
like writing
Miles
and stuff.
Toast.
And when The Witcher 3 worked, it worked really well. The problem is just, it was also just very fucking
Miles, you
generic.
brought down the house with that
Combat
news
was
of the,
piss
free
easy.
remastered. This is definitely a
General
surprise.
like
It's coming out in just a
progression
month,
and skills and
September
stuff were
29th.
very
PC
linear
and
and bad.
consoles,
Like
including
there
Switch
were moments
2
where
and
you
even
could technically
Battle.net.
find
Lots of
pieces
features
earlier,
in
but you
that
couldn't
trailer.
upgrade because they were like, no,
Tell us
you need to
which
go
one
somewhere
stood
else
out
and
the
do
most to
stuff.
you.
Otherwise,
Oh wow!
which was
So you can
dumb.
tell that the team definitely poured
It
their
was
hearts into
very
this one,
strict
right?
and
It's a
linear, and like
huge
seeing in the
privilege for me to
remaster,
stand here and
hey,
represent
we're
them.
overhauling
Thank
the
you for the
combat,
trust,
we're overhauling
guys.
the progression system, we're overhauling a bunch of stuff. I'm like,
Secondly, features, right? So
it's so
my
funny to
favorite
seeing
one
this list,
is
and you
the
need to
visuals.
keep in
That's
mind,
new
this
textures,
game
updated
is
rendering,
still held
advanced
up by people as
path
like one of the
tracing,
best
foliage, you name
RPGs of all time,
Geralt has never
but
looked
even
this
the
good, even
devs
after all
agree
those
that
years
it
of retiring.
isn't.
And then
They
the
wouldn't
other thing
overhaul so
definitely
much.
combat.
And again,
More modern,
Witcher 3 is a
smooth
good
and
one.
precise. We updated cameras,
Witcher 2 was
targeting
better.
system, you know, added new animations.
The Witcher
And what
1
I
was
like a
also
lot,
better. Like, look,
new
the problem of Witcher 1 was
And then
the
last
combat.
one, Witcher 3 is
The
a
problem of
full-fledged
Witcher 2 was
RPG, right? So
manifold, but it was actually the more interesting game. Witcher 3 is like,
Well, it's a
it's
lot of stuff as you
streamlined a
saw in the
lot,
trailer, only a month
gained
away.
a few
Let's move on
strengths
now
from
to
that.
Songs of the Past, which is a wild idea
But then
in and
also,
of itself.
you know,
a new expansion for an 11-year-old
Yeah.
game. What inspired you guys to build this?
Yeah, it's super cool.
Money.
So we had this idea for one more story with Geralt for a while, but we couldn't quite figure out how to fit it into our busy schedules, right? Luckily, our friends from Fool's Theory came around and they hired a bunch of old veteran Witcher 3 developers, including my mentor, Peter Jelenser. And here we are today.
Wow. Well, that's so cool. Now, you mentioned obviously Geralt's back, but he has a new weapon. It looks like in the trailer, sort of looks like a chain that he sort of throws out, right?
Yeah. So this is Geralt's last adventure before we pass the torch on to Ciri, and we wanted to go out with a bang. So this chain is a weapon that is new in the game, but many people, perhaps hardcore Witcher fans, will realize that this is a weapon we first showed in the Witcher 1 intro. And we will talk about that and many more things here at Gamescom. So please kindly come by our booth or watch our Red streams that will happen every day.
That's right. I know you have an extended demo that these fans will get to see at the booth. Tell us a bit about, everyone wants to know the content of the expansion, the new region, Letton. Who inhabits it? What lurks below the surface?
So Letton is a whole new, unique region that has a unique identity like the other regions in the game. It is filled with quests, new monsters, adventures, and exploration.
Oh,
just
it's
like the
gonna
things
be a
that Witcher
typing
fans
game
love.
for Final Fantasy VII.
But it's an almost
Amazing.
uncannily idyllic place that, however, has a dark secret lurking just underneath the surface. And as it is a Witcher game, this kind of secret requires a true professional Witcher to solve.
Well, good thing we got one of those. All right. Well, I imagine we can expect all the upgrades we heard about for the remastered. That will roll across all the expansions, including Songs of the Past?
Absolutely, yes.
All right. Awesome. Well, I love the idea that you guys are doing this. And one last thing I wanted to ask you about. You have some news for people about the other expansions as well, right?
Yes. So this is super cool. I can say today that tonight, both of our previous expansions, Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine, will be free for everyone who owns the base game. And this is a great opportunity for, right?
Just giving away all the free stuff tonight.
It's the coolest part of the job, I guess. So, and this marks a great opportunity for people who have perhaps only played the base game, right, to jump in with the improvements from the remaster update and get a whole lot of stuff for free before we ship the Songs of the Past sometime next year.
Honestly,
wow. Well, I gotta say,
free
a lot of
remaster and
amazing
making all the
Witcher
previous
news,
DLC
today.
free, and then
Thank
just
you
being
very
like,
much, Miles, for joining
we sell
us,
another
and we'll see you at
expansion
the,
sometime
booth.
next year.
Thank
It's
you.
like,
all right, Miles from CDPR. Congratulations.
look, that's the best
All right,
announcement of the
and
show.
that is gonna do it
I'm gonna
for
say it
ONL
here.
2026,
That's like someone
but
came
that's
online,
just the
comments
start
sort of
of
like,
Gamescom
we're
week.
doing this.
Stay tuned
It's
for
gonna
news
be
and
free.
updates throughout
We're
the
making an
weekend.
expansion.
And of course, we will
Have
see
fun.
you again on
We're giving
December
also you
10th,
free
live in
expansions.
Los
Hey,
Angeles
you know
for
what?
the Game Awards
Good.
2026, where we will celebrate the best of the year, crazy year, and see what's next with a lot of
crazy
brand
year,
new
many
game announcements
layoffs
and surprises
and
from the
buyouts.
world's top game development studios. It's been another great opening night live, and before we go, of course, we got to bring out my incredible co-host tonight, Shocks. Come on back out, Shocks.
Thank you.
Didn't you do such a great job?
Thank you so much, Jeff. Thank you so much for having me once again, and what an amazing show.
Third time's a charm. We're just going to have to keep bringing you back. I hope all you guys have an amazing Gamescom.
Let's go.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Bye. Thank you so much. Good night.
Well, yeah, let's just go back, Slee. But yeah, you know what? I can just say about The Witcher 3 remaster and expansion. This is good. Like, I cannot say more about that. It's just good. Like, oh yeah, they're remastering the game for free. Just more overhauls because, like, look, if you're thinking like I'm saying Witcher 3 is a bad game, I'm like, it's a good game. It just was like, it was genuinely overhyped, and people made comparisons and said shit about the game that it didn't do. To the point where I'm like, look, if we're talking about like, oh, but it had great combat. You mean Arkham? It was basically Batman to a degree. It wasn't that, look, Dark Souls had better combat, and I will still say Dark Souls has very basic combat, which works, but it was overall better. And that's not bad directly, you know, it's just, it was that. And like, and also not to mention that you know, The Witcher 3 definitely started a very bad cult around CD Projekt Red that enabled them to do a lot of very shitty things that apparently only have really been fixed in the last years by kind of overhauling who works at the studio anyway. But you know what? Still good. Like, you know, again, Witcher 3 has great characters. It's well written. When the world works, and you're not, you know, like, okay, look, The Witcher 3 is probably the best example of a game of, yes, I know why people say turn off the map. Not because, you know, oh, having a map is bad and you need to orient yourself. No, it's just, if you just have the minimap open, you would see, look how many just things are crammed across the side of the highway. Just like, here's another bandit camp, here's another monster den. I'm just like, shh. They're not that close together. They never are that close together. This is just unrealistic bullshit. They just kind of crammed the world full. Sorry for the small rant here.
Sometimes you just need to get a rant out.
Yeah.
I know that all too well.
Still, I will just say, considering how cheap that usually will, look, I'm looking at, okay, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is not on sale. Usually it's on sale at times, so you can probably just get it and then be like, fuck it. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if that goes down to $10 again, because that was it already. And I think, especially now when they're like, oh yeah, we give you all the expansions and stuff for free. Yeah, look, I'm not gonna... Ironically, I will say, if you never played The Witcher 3, this might genuinely be the best moment to try it, considering they are overhauling exactly the parts that me and Agonia kept saying were, like, generally the weakest parts of the game.
The open world and the hunting and the progression system.
Yeah, they're overhauling that. Mm-hmm. And the combat as well.
Also good.
Yeah,
I don't like fewer
Yeah. Like, I don't know if it's gonna be that much better, but it's still something that they're doing it. Yeah. Sorry.
I saw somebody on Blue Sky just now saying like, a Witcher 3 with combat that doesn't feel like exploded ass. Interesting.
Yeah. it's a wild concept, The Witcher 3, but good. Yeah, no, look, I'm fine with that. Like, that, it's one of those, whatever, they apparently cleaned house and shit, and now, yeah, now they're just making their games and have money, and like, that's good. I guess. It's good. Yeah. Okay, overall, how can we, what can I say about this show other than they need a gacha tag? They need to genuinely upfront tell people if something is multiplayer, has gacha and Gen AI in it. Like, that is the very fucking least. Because, like, again, when I feel like when Western devs are like, oh, we're making the multiplayer, they always are upfront about that. But it's not happening as much right now, and that's genuinely concerning me. Because I know people in the chat, that watch regularly or talk, or generally I see discussions online where people are like, this game looks amazing. I like how the characters look. I like how a lot about it, and I get it. And then they learn it's a gacha game. And I'm just like, I really fucking get you. Because, like, look, I'm getting into like money discussions with Agonia over like, oh, the game is reduced to $4 or $1. We talk about that, and she's like, you're greedy to want to buy games, and I'm just like, look, I'm literally one of those people that was like, am I spending too much money on shit? And then I realized I haven't bought games in months. But the thing is just, yeah, like, I'm sorry, we need to just have a discussion about the fact that people have impulse control problems. And I think the fact that, like, especially gacha games really want to hide that they are gacha games is genuinely a very worrying trend.
Yeah. Red flag.
Yeah.
Like there's a sizable audience of people who are already playing gachas who like are fine with it being gachas, and others who don't play it yet who are also fine with gachas being gachas. But it's like they could still get those, but then like they're trying to get people who aren't like aware of, like they're trying to expand their reach. That's the sort of
like that's the thing. There are enough games where I will say you need to do better, and I think we had some very dumb discussions recently. Like this became like, oh, this point alone became filled with bad takes, because then people are like, oh, but multiplayer games have battle passes, which is FOMO, and I'm just stepping like, then what are your rotating banners? Genuinely, it's kind of amazing how, like, oh no, a fixed price with see what you can get for it is apparently worse than gambling. I'm sorry, but no, that was stupid to hear. But like, yeah, no, it's genuinely not good. We because I don't know, people probably should be allowed to, and this is why I say they need to do this up front, because, like, I think people need to know that a game just involves gambling before they, maybe get invested into it. Like, kind of crucial? I don't know. Yeah, sorry. Very much a lot of gacha and there's a lot of shit reeked of Gen AI. Not all of it, but the amount was uncomfortable that reeked of it. You know?
Yeah.
That is definitely also one of those things where I'm like, I think the irony about Keighley is that he generally exposes probably more about what is currently going wrong in the game industry than a lot of older shows did. Because, like, for example, Ubisoft maybe had one title during their show where everyone was like, oh, that was bad, but the rest was games. Like, to a degree, Ubisoft was, like, during the E3 presentation, still very much interested in selling people on, this is what our games are. They wanted to have a certain amount of trust. That was, like, kind of the case for nearly every bigger publisher. And now you see the Keighley shows, and it's just like, here's just a new buzzwords of genre and the trailer, and you're like, you shouldn't need to be someone like us who is online a lot of times, like most of their time, to immediately clock like, oh, this is probably some, gacha game, probably with Gen AI bullshit in it.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's leave the depressing part. What did you like about the show? What was it? Something you found interesting?
Well, I know there were a few things, but my memory is kind of shit, so I can't name all of it. But I'm glad we got Afterworld. Also, a Steam page for Afterworld is already up.
Oh damn! Yeah, that
Yeah, it is like grand strategy map game. Of course.
Hell yeah, fucking maps.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if it's more.
You can be cannibals. You can be cannibals.
Cannibals.
Yes.
This is more like, I guess, grounded Stellaris with some EU4 in it?
I'm not sure about EU4. It looks Stellaris-ish with maybe some, I don't know about CK necessarily.
I mean, you build your own survivor. Basically, the whole, you can be any fictional survivor cult, which is, you know what? I'm down with that. That's a good idea. Like, look, the idea of Stellaris being like, let's just kind of mash every general sci-fi genre into one is great. And doing that with the post-apocalypse is a good idea, and I hope it's more like EU4, honestly, because like Stellaris kind of went down the drain to a degree. That's a different topic.
I mean, so did EU4, but that aside.
The last expansions of EU4 were still were pretty good again, I would say. But yeah.
Yeah, but like they had it rough for a while, but they pulled it back, but they also went in like it's the thing with Paradox games recently where they very much follow a bell curve where like the first expansions make the game like markedly better for the first few years, and then it sort of it peaks and plateaus, and for a couple of years it's like at the best point it's been, and then because of the model they keep adding new stuff, they keep working on it, and it becomes bloated, and the quality of the expansion goes down, and there's more bugs. And EU4 has had that decline set in for a while. Like it's there can still be good expansions after that, like the most recent one, but like it has been down the drain. And Stellaris is interesting because it's more ups and downs. Like it definitely for a while had like it started to go downhill, and it was past its prime, very getting bloated and stuff. Just wasn't good. Don't get me started on Astral Planes. But then like some of it, they just start to pull it back, and they sort of for a couple of DLCs. It's been like a good DLC, a bad DLC, a good DLC, a bad DLC. So it's not quite going fully downhill yet. Like on the whole, it is on the downslide, but it's not like a full like a full slide. It's it's in a weird spot. I haven't tried Nomads yet, but
by the way, you know when you remember when we said this one Zupunk game that looked like there was Gen AI involved?
It is?
It is Gen AI involved. You know, they're saying like, oh no, the game is 100% human-made, but we have a Gen AI editor so you can make custom assets. I'm just sitting there like, you use Gen AI. You're fucking lying. I know you're lying at this point. You're just fucking lying at this point.
Yeah.
You wouldn't do that without, if you didn't do that. It's just like, yep, I knew it. Oh, God. Yay! So it's kind of funny how literally the one outstanding announcement was literally just The Witcher 3. You know, after just saying, hey, this is more stuff to see about Final Fantasy 7 Remake. A lot of stuff I didn't see. You know what? I do hope the Defiant is not gonna suck. I genuinely hope so. Because again, Call of Duty, but you play China, the Chinese defending against the Japanese. That's good.
Kuomintang FPS, let's go.
Yes. Heroic stories from the battlefields of World War II. The description on Steam, just looking at this.
Yeah.
Yeah, the anti-Japanese Northeast Army. Who was that again from them? But I mean, the thing is, during World War II, they all fought together. Like this was one of those.
United Front.
It's kind of
like don't even get started on the politics of warlord China. It is a rabbit hole you will not come out of.
I know, but like it was still very interesting how it basically went like, you know, they fought each other, and then, you know, all of them, like communists, etc. They all were like, you know, we should fight the Japanese. Will we win? Probably not, but we should still do it. And then they did.
Yeah. And then they won, and they immediately started tearing each other apart again.
Yeah, and then the communists won, despite being the least supported ones.
Yeah.
Because they had someone that knew how to fight. It's interesting how they're like, classic rifles like the legendary Mauser C96. I like that. I always want to have like an airsoft model of that. Zig Bergman model 1920. Ooh, and then like Hanyang 88. Okay, look, probably important rifle, but no one in the West knows about it. It definitely looks good. And so far, no Gen AI tech, so that is definitely a positive thing so far. Ooh, I'm definitely... that was brief, but I'm definitely interested in that. Again,
I'm looking through the screenshots for Afterworld, and this looks interesting. I really want to get my hands on this and see what it's like.
Obviously,
this seems fascinating.
Obviously, there are no ghosts at the Grand. That looked great.
That one's great. Yeah,
that looked definitely great. So just going through the things that definitely were interesting. There's a lot of shit we can't say. No Law looked good. Like, you know, Cyberpunk Far Cry 3. That definitely also looked good. You know what? We since it is apparently required nowadays, I guess I go to the Steam page and scroll down because Crafton is involved. But apparently no Gen AI description yet. Maybe we're clear on that one at least.
Yeah.
I mean, they are a Western dev, so maybe they're not using it, so who knows. Hey, the Heroes of Might and Magic 3 remake.
Yeah, that was interesting.
I guess that happens. Transport Fever 3 comes out on 29th September. Ha 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 ha. You know what?
The thing that gets me about Lego Star... Sorry. Sorry, you finish.
Oh, no.
You finish before I start ranting.
Yeah, I just was like... I wanted to make... I wanted to make a joke when Lego Skylines was announced. The problem is just like... Then it's jumped like straight to Transport Fever 3, and I was like, oh shit.
Trains? Yeah, I was gonna say it then trains. We were both like trains.
Yeah, but like I look at Blue Sky, and someone I know already posted Lego Loco 2, and I'm like, fuck, I wanted to say that, but I forgot to say it because Transport Fever 3 broke my thought. Yes, you Transport Fever 3! I had the joke on my tongue and you killed it! Too slow! It is Lego Loco 2, though. I do not know what Lego Loco... Okay, I have to admit, though, I have no clue how you play Lego Loco, but...
It's a sand... Like, I don't think you even play it as... But it's just basically a sandbox.
Yeah,
like,
you kind of
I remember
build shit.
Yeah.
And apparently, like, look, the fact that this was just a freeform, things happen when you put certain things down. As a child, I couldn't understand why that was. But you could drive trains into tunnels and they come out of other tunnels. And I like trains. And also, the diamond case it came in had Lego, knots on the side, so you could actually put Lego bricks on it, and I loved that. Also, they had other games called like Lego Rock Raiders and Lego Stunt Racers. Also had those cases, so you could plug them together, and then they were horrible to untangle. Anyway. Okay, please go on with your rant.
Yes, so like the thing with like Lego Skylines, it's fun, it's fine, but with with Lego, it's not just about this looks like Lego. It's the fun with Lego is building stuff. Is there actually going to be building stuff? Well, you're not going to be building everything because the scale is too small. Like, are they going to have an in-game builder thing? Maybe, I don't know. It's so I'm kind of wondering why, other than the Lego aesthetic, what does this have to? I mean, how is it going to be meaningfully different from? If you take away the Lego aesthetic, would it still be a fun game? It might still be a fun game, but then what does the Lego aesthetic add beyond just the aesthetic? You have I think the buildings they showed. I think those aren't even Lego sets that I recognize. If they did that, if they just had here's just every relevant Lego set from that we've ever made, you can put that in your city. That would be cool. If you could actually build with stuff that you might have or you might have seen or something, just would be cool. That would be nice. And they might have that. They might also sell that as DLC. I don't know, but it's like I said, I'm just wondering. What does the fact that this is a Lego game add to this game?
Yeah, that's true. And
it might still be something, but we don't know that yet. And right now, I don't know what it would be. With the other Lego games, with Lego Star Wars, Lego Lord of the Rings and such, I haven't played them, but from what I've seen, they do make use of the whole Lego gimmick to make it a fun game in ways that make use of the fact that it's Lego. And with this, like I said, I don't see yet how that comes into play.
Yeah.
And you could make Lego assets in other games. I've seen Lego models in mods for many other games. It's better if the game is built from the ground up. They pop a lot more. The colors are much brighter there. Like we saw, it would look better.
I mean,
but yeah.
The thing about it is that, the idea of a Lego city builder is, in my opinion, not a bad one. The problem is, as you said, where are the Lego sets, adding to that? And here's the thing. I will say, maybe I'm wrong, again, but tagging it to Skylines because, it's a city builder, let's make it into Lego. It's just that's the wrong genre to look at. That's the wrong city builder genre to look at. You know what they should have looked at? Which game? Anno.
Yeah.
2205 specifically. And when you're looking and you're thinking okay, yeah, why Anno 2205? The answer is simple. Anno 2205 was very specifically built around the idea that you had multiple cities at once in different areas and climate zones, and they all had to be fed from a central city back into it. So having maybe a main city, maybe even with a expansion system. Like it doesn't need to be on like islands, etc. Like skylines, but you build more like anno and build facilities and
or maybe it is islands and you build out the islands.
Yeah,
because it's Lego.
And you maybe have like ships and stuff. Yes, but then crucially, like there are Lego theme sets around Arctic stuff. So you could have like in a Nordic region, something where you needed to build like special trains and connect outposts and like build maybe a more dislocated city and have like special resources and stuff. You need to deal with that there. A special smaller game inside of that. Similarly, I think I don't know what they still have. Is Rock Raiders still a thing? Because Rock Raiders was amazing. But yeah,
I wish it was. Rock Raiders was like I have a few Rock Raider sets. I wanted more. I wanted the game, but I never actually.
Oh my god, the game
I saw it a few times.
The game is genuinely good. It's so funny.
I wanted it. Is it abandonware now? I
think so. I think so.
I think I saw it there, but I don't know if I ever grabbed. I never played it.
Yeah, it's actually really good in my opinion. It's like it's one of those you played and you're like, damn.
Yeah.
Why hasn't that been?
I couldn't get it to work. And that's been pages.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I have. Yeah. So it's cool. Like that's the thing with Lego in general. Is I feel like every time I complain about this, the retort people, like the way Lego's been going, the retort people always give like, yeah, but the Lego was circling the drain around 2000 and doing the licensed sets saved them from going bankrupt, which, true. But at the same time, like these days, it's all IPs, which is fine, but they have their own original stuff. There's so little of it. Like it's great that they have models aimed at adult fan. Like I have a few of those myself. It's great, but a lot of the actual like play sets with like is there are so fewer of them, and it feels so much narrower. Like a lot of things that were entire themes back in the day are now just rolled into city. Like they have a few things that are rolled in. It's there's so much less choice, so much less variety, which it's not viable for them to do it anymore. I know, but it's still something.
You know what?
I want to complain
I think that's a lie, considering you know why? The thing is just I think the thing about Lego is that they have like a lot of stuff around, and this is probably a big thing. Probably people. Lego City is not a thing for kids anymore. Lego City is literally the thing for adult suckers who want to be like into Lego, but not the branded stuff. Because the thing is, there's a thing about Lego sets are generally overpriced and overvalued, but that is because most brands like City etc. are usually not aimed at children. They're aimed at adults. Like they literally gutted the functionality of their train sets, even though those were going well. They just wanted to save more money, and they knew idiots would buy them. Like again, Lego is just no quality anymore in that regard. The thing is just and that's a big thing. It's not that Lego doesn't do children's sets anymore, and like relatively reasonably priced and with good play feature ones. But
they're all IP.
What?
They're all IP.
No, they're not IP. The IP ones are bad. The IP ones are just really fucking bad. The IP ones are basically doing this the Nintendo thing of like, look, we're play toys, but they don't have actually play functionality. You know what's still aimed at children and is actually pretty good at being like for children? Fucking Ninjago.
Oh yeah.
That's literally the one load-bearing child thing they have to keep around, because they know adults do not buy Ninjago. Children do. But Ninjago is actually relatively high quality. Like, and I know that because when I visited my parents, my nephew got a small set from Ninjago. This was like $15. 15. And you know what you got? You got 2 fucking mech suits where you could put figures in and let them fight. That's like, that's a children's toy. Like it has play function, it has cool ideas, it looks great. There are like unique things on there, and it's reasonably priced. Again, they still can do that. It's just only like I think 1 or 2 franchises where they know they cannot undersell because it's generally going to children. There they still giving a shit, but maybe because they also are giving a shit there because management is not looking that closely, could also be the case. But the rest is just fucked to the point. I'm like, I mean, the best example is just have you all seen the last main station from Lego?
I think I did.
I think I've showed it on stream again, but like I just want to show this one because it's like, again, this is what I mean with Lego City. Is generally not aimed at children anymore. Like, genuinely not. Because I'm just going to put on this right here, okay? For everyone who's wondering. This is the main city station. As you can see, there's like 2 straights in there and the suggestion of a building.
Yeah.
Take a guess about the price.
I looked at it recently. It's so fucking expensive.
It's 90 euros.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then like, look, and then there are things where I'm like, I know about like, oh hey, a lot of other people that sell like like not toys but like collectors shit. I will say the line on like for like I mean we're calling it Klemmbaustein now in Germany, so the thing is that there's like there are like other people that sell stuff like Blue Bricks, okay, and we can talk a long time about hey, what is like a good quality, what is is this for children, is it not? But like I'm just going to point this one out. They have like Blue Bricks has this thing right now called the Stuttgart Hauptbahnhof, which is a pun on Stadt, from the knobs, and Stuttgart. And look at this. Now this is modular, by the way. But here's the thing. I'm getting one of the platforms and maybe some roofing. Like the platform is like 40 euros, the roofing is 20. You can get 2 of them for less than the price of the And like the main hall is 200 euros. That is expensive, but that is quality there. And I'm just like, if you are a parent, okay, and you generally want to give your child like for their Lego train set or so, like at least a platform, so the trains can stop there and have something to play around with. You do not need the thing in front of this, but everything behind here, okay? Go to fucking Blue Bricks and buy it there, because you will get way more for the same amount of money. If you're already aiming at like 90 euros, get your child 2 platforms there. It will be happier.
Yeah, like it's the whole thing with trains too. Like I was, I looked over, I looked on Bricklink for the whole train thing like a couple months ago, and went through the whole catalog like chronologically sorted, and it's abysmal how much it's falling. In I think the for trains, like I think the 1990s were probably like the golden age of Lego trains. Like there's so like there was so much. They had the whole train sets, but they had then additional stuff and expansions and additional wagons for passengers and cargo. They had the whole thing with intermodal like container stuff. They had a standardized design, standardized dimensions that with multiple sets that you could connect that. And you had trucks that you could put it on. It was all like full. It was great. It was so good. And then when like it's in the 2000s, it started to sort of they had a bunch of those. They had this whole weird series of the steam locomotives in different colors that were just a locomotive and then nothing else. And that's some cargo wagons, I think, that they sold separately, and a few for some reason a few iterations of the Santa Fe Super Chief locomotive, which
that was
looked great. But it looked great. But like that's also something you can't really combine that with anything else. And it was very much aimed at the collection. It was super expensive. I remember it being super expensive. So I never got that. And then like after that, 9-volt died, and they went to remote control, and it's like the entire like. We've had about as many, like in the whole period from when that started, I think like sometime early 2010s when they started to do remote control. In the next 10 years, they had about as many train sets as you got in like 2 or 3 years in the 90s, something like that. Like they had, and it's just train sets. The quality, like the design got worse.
Yeah.
They had like fewer, like it's such. It is such a downgrade.
You know what? I'm currently looking at their at their thing at their store, and I'm just like, what the fuck? It's some things because like, look, for example, the look their main train. Okay, they're selling there. This one looks even pretty alright. I mean, you could technically upgrade it, but can I just point out that it's kind of insane that they... Okay, look, the big problem they have is... Okay, for everyone who's wondering, where the fuck is the second one in the back?
That one, yeah. That one, that was...
First of all, they want you to buy 2 sets for 150 euros each.
Yeah. That's one I have, like, Go ahead, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, but you need to keep in mind, okay, the old train sets from Lego, okay, the 9-volt stuff. Let me just check that one. Like 12-volt was also good, but the 9-volt stuff was based on by the way, the 9-volt stuff when they brought it out, it had it. Okay, interesting, right? But then you're like, oh, but what if there are trains without that? Yeah, they had a locomotive. Like they were pulled.
Also, like the stream is like, the Metro line. Yeah, the stream is a couple seconds behind. The Metro line. I have that one.
Nice.
I love it. It's great.
By the way, this one is also great design.
Yeah,
this is one where
it's also like 200 to 300 euros now.
Yeah.
Its trains are so in demand with collectors, and that's the thing with that one. Like it's double header. You had the cargo railway, the black yellow one. Yeah, that one. I like that one as well. That one is also a single header, but like it's neat, it's unique, it's an original concept.
Yeah.
But like with the Metroliner, they had the double decker club car as an additional thing you could buy, just compatible with the Metroliner. I never got that one. I wanted it. Getting it these days is wildly expensive.
Yeah,
like that's like they had that specifically for that train, and with cargo trains especially, like there are several cargo trains. I have like I have the one with like the diesel locomotive basically, and then which has some cargo cranes, and they had like a cargo station that I also got, which also fully compatible. And again, they had the intermodal cargo stuff. Like,
is it this one, by the way?
Yeah. Takes a few seconds for stream to catch up. Take more than a few seconds for stream to catch up. No, not that one.
Okay.
No. But yeah, that one does also have like that is an older one, but you can see there that design with the stuff, the cargo, the one with the barrels, then the one with the little, I think is that a tractor in there or a quad? That's is the one that's what I'm talking about. Like the later one, like the one I have is like the black and red one with that set came with like a little station with two cranes. But they had that system with the cargo containers. You know, like they the cargo like multiple actual cargo trains with that were compatible with that.
Yeah.
Then the additional ones also came with like sometimes you had trucks or something, and they had their own that you could combine. There were additional cargo wagon. There was I remember like a double stack container wagon you could buy, and there was another set of like two smaller container wagons with like a moving like a rideable crane and a cargo truck and some other stuff. Like it was you could get them all separately. You could get them in any combination, and they would all fit together. They would play together.
Yeah,
it's
really good.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Okay, and I'm looking at some of the newer stuff, and I just like, what the fuck is that? Like, apparently this one is just $20, but what the fuck is that?
I
ugly
have
as
not
shit.
seen that. Oh, that looks like a smaller scale. Yeah, that's 4 studs wide. That's a smaller scale model. Yeah, that's not a full size train. That's like, yeah, that's smaller. But also with that one, the other the green, like the high speed rail with the green one. The main one that they've been saying, like that one has also they've been selling that for like for like 10 years, I think. Like that's been the main train for maybe more than 10 years. I don't know, like it's just been around for so long. And there's something about it. I don't like the way it looks, and the front, the way with like the angled, like the bricks on the side, and then the I think it looked kind of ugly.
Yeah. I mean, fun fact, you wanna see something really dumb as shit though? Just to know, we're ranting about Lego now, so look at this fucking thing. Look, you're thinking like, oh look, it has stations which are, not aligned, and there's a tram, right? And the tram even has, two like it has two ends, so this is neat.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Okay, so if you're not seeing what the problem is here, I'm making it like kind of obvious for everyone. So first of all, this is supposed
to be. There's no railway
there.
What? There's no railway.
I mean, you know what? Let's just see this as like one station, and you could maybe slot it into. But here's the thing. First of all, aside from the fact that you cannot slot your, you cannot actually electrify your tram because it's supposed to be low floor.
Yeah.
So you can't do 9 volts or shit.
Which is neat. It's neat design, but yeah.
Neat design, but they have no solution for it to be automated, either with battery or anything.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be, by the way, low floor accessible tram. The doors on the doors will not open because they're blocked by the they're blocked by the thing. And even then, there is, as you can see inside, a fucking stair. So they are not even accessible. So you have a character with a wheelchair that can't even do level boarding on the train about level boarding, and inside there is no place to actually put the fucking wheelchair safely. It looks neat, and that's everything it is. Everything else just fails at its design. It is so surface level. It is amazing. Otherwise, I would say this looks neat. I mean, I will say there are some sets that definitely look still good. Like, for example, the cargo train looks fine, but hey, how much do you think do they want for this train? Just this train?
I think I remember. I looked at that even in Britain. Oh, that little cargo train. Yeah.
99 euros.
Yeah, no, yeah.
it's more than the main station, but no. And when I hear something really fucking funny, so this is what they sold, by the way, from last December onwards, which is like the Christmas Express, the Holiday Express. So here's the thing. Looks neat from the outside, right? By the way, it costs 1 or 20 euros. Just getting that out of the way.
Yeah.
So the thing about this is that it has a bit of quote unquote function. So, you know, things move when it moves, okay? Specifically, the polar bear does.
Yeah, I can see
and
that.
it does by moving its arm up and down.
Yeah.
Which is when you automate it, it does it very rapidly, which is a jacking off motion. So you have a jacking polar bear under your Christmas tree with this fucking thing.
Yeah. I saw another thing, like I saw, this is admittedly something that I saw someone else post, so then it's secondhand opinion, but like there is something else you can sort of point to and be like, yeah, this is kind of emblematic of the way that Lego's been going down there. Look at like what's in front, like the right center of the image next to the like the girl on the ground.
The small locomotive?
Yep. That's not even Lego anymore. That's just straight up like a locomotive. That's not a Lego piece.
Yeah.
That's just
something.
Yeah. Yeah. Like it doesn't look like it doesn't, it's not congruent with anything else that's Lego. Like it's just a little plastic locomotive. Nothing about that says this is Lego. Like even if you look, even in this set, on the little platform on the left there, I think that's meant to be like a toy helicopter or something.
Yep.
That's still like that's made out of bricks. But that one little locomotive thing, that's not made out of bricks. It's just made to look like what it is. There's no imagination involved. It's just this is what it is. There's no creativity.
Let's just also not forget that ironically they start making things also shittier. Like we're just talking about trains. Like by the way, they also have this tram. 70 euros for the whole set, by the way, which is no, the tram isn't worth that much, but it's even if it's a solid piece. But yeah, so the thing is, they just like
that one, the beach one, yeah.
It's this one is fine-ish.
Yeah,
like you know, I'm looking at trains mostly, but there is a lot more because like, for example. I think one of the biggest examples where they like fuck you over, where they fuck people over, is just when they have collaborations nowadays. Because they generally do not give a fuck anymore. Like, for example, if you, you probably can't see it this well, but it's there. Like, do you know the Jaguar E-Type?
It's a car, I think.
Yeah, you know what? I'm showing it on. I'm putting one up because you know the car. It's very famous. The Jaguar E-Type.
I mean, I'll see it when it comes up on stream. Yeah.
Famous car, right? Beautiful.
Yeah.
Like a nice dark green. There's contrasted with the beige leather seatings, etc. And you're like, yeah, that would be nice as a model. Okay, this is the abomination they made. You notice how this is not a Jaguar E-Type? Do you notice how lazily this is put together? How mismatching shit is. Like, they generally are like, here's a bit of silver, here's just gray. The bricks are not even one uniform green tone. It's incredibly embarrassing what they made there.
But for that, it looks like what they tried to do is this sort of they went and they tried to make things like like in a specific spot as accurate to the shape as possible, but in doing so, like the whole thing overall just loses cohesion. Like on the hood and the things on the side, like those are. Yeah, if you look at just like this one bit of the hood or something, it might look more it might look accurate. But then if you zoom out, if you look at the thing as a whole, it looks weird. Like why are there 3 ridges on the front of the car?
Like that's the thing. Also, this is something they could do better because similar car models and shit have been done better by other companies. It's just they're like, hey, we produce this right now, use it. We're not gonna make different parts, etc. We just don't give a fuck. Because I know that people buy this. They will shell 140 euros. Oh yeah, this is 140 euros, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's kind of embarrassing what they do.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think to loop back to everything because we kind of lost track of everything. Why is it? Yeah, they're making a Lego city builder just because of the aesthetic, and I'm just like
they're making Lego City Builder, and we haven't yet seen what makes it Lego.
Like, look, I would love to have shit like especially digging into maybe old sets that are connected like an another thing where you maybe even need to like build like some railway connect because they had a lot of train sets. Imagine building like actually being able to build like Lego train like not cars but like maybe not the locomotives but like the cars that they can actually hold stuff and shit that you make designs and stuff and then you can drive them around or you unlock ones for different climates and stuff. That would be interesting. Would be interesting.
That's exactly what I know that what we just talked about is what I also understand, but like come to think of it, I don't know if they would actually do that because the more attention they bring to like their older sets, like their older themes, the more it kind of stands out. Like, how their quality and creativity has degraded.
Yeah, true. But I mean, they could still do a lot with the current Lego City theme if they wanted to. It's a different topic. So, hey, Asuka, we're still just talking. Might be switching to 1 or 2 rounds of how to fish soon. That's a different topic. Yeah, I'm also, by the way, I looked at Transport Fever 3 and they're making like a deluxe edition again, like with 2. It's just I'm looking what's in there. By the way, you know what you get for pre-ordering the game?
Locomotive.
The TS Queen Mary. Okay. Ocean liner. Then the Great Pyramid, most iconic wonder of the ancient world, I guess, and then the Asian elephant.
Just as a vehicle?
No, just a fucking elephant. But yeah, in the deluxe edition, you have the Concorde. Okay, I don't know if this would be even sensible to use.
I mean, it's been in games since like Transport.
Yeah, London Bus, the Peterbilt 359, Hong Kong Tram, the Hong Kong Double Decker Tram, the Koski S76 Spirit. Okay, and then the TE.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Oh. Will I be shelling out a bit more money just so I can have the one train and I've been shilling for years? Fuck you, Transport Fever 3. You can't just put the one train I've been shilling to everyone for years into your deluxe edition. That's illegal. Okay, but yeah, I mean it's coming, so well, build your network to the tunes of all our previous titles. You know what? That is neat. They had a pretty solid soundtrack, but you know what I would have loved? What they should have licensed? The soundtrack of Locomotion. That would be a crossover I'd pay for.
Maybe you can like mod it into the game yourself.
It didn't work last time, but yeah, I'd probably do it. I'd probably do it.
Somebody else might do it.
Yeah, I mean, that was like, okay. Okay, I would say we can wrap this one up here for now. I will be, I need to ask 1 second. But yeah, I mean, overall, there were a few games that definitely looked interesting, but I mean, hey, Paradox is making a new map game. That's something.
Yeah. Under podcast, which
yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. This was opening night live, and it's definitely the night was opened for gacha games.
Game.com.
Yeah. See you all around. There might be a longer pause now if I come back online or so. It depends. But yeah, see you all around. Bye.
Bye.